Friday, January 9th.
Planet Fitness is the official fitness center of the Orlando Magic and Orlando Solar Bears.
See club for details.
Ready to kick off the new year with comfort and savings? Renewal by Andersen is celebrating with their happy Renewal Year Sale. For a limited time, buy one replacement window or patio door and get the second 40% off. And here's more good news. Enjoy 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 year. Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida, engineered to handle heat, humidity.
Oh, yeah. It's Friday.
Here's what Megan had to say when she left a review on Google. This was by far the very best experience I've ever had with a contractor. I can't say enough how impressed I am with the attention to detail, the quality control, and the professionalism of Renewal by Andersen of Central Florida. For you, just visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. Renewal by Andersen, where comfort meets savings. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. License number CGC 1527613.
Life doesn't move in straight lines anymore. We eat in mismatched bowls, with podcasts playing, with kids negotiating broccoli terms like lawyers. And that's still mealtime. Marley Spoon is built for that kind of life, where dinner starts from scratch, warms up fast, or comes straight out of the pack. Busy and beautifully real. Marley Spoon adapts so you don't have to. Refresh your routine at marleyspoon.com/offer/radio for up to 25 free meals, plus free delivery on your first order. Marley Spoon, meals reimagined for real life.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
The new year means new resolutions, not just for your body, but for your finances as well. Did you know that financial health is directly related to your identity protection? This is why you need LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back. Resolve to make your identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with a promo code BECK. Terms apply.
This Earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Wassey's Meat Market, the best place to buy a Big Green Egg.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers.
I just looked at the last minute and realized we didn't put that thing in. It is Friday, January 9th, 2026. Lots of gifts to today, from was a government official left out of Maduro raids to the absolute worst of CES 2026 and a man who claims to have the world's smallest penis. I feel like that last one would have gone over better if you weren't singing. Plus your calls, dispatches, emails, texts, and more. Hey there, Sabrina.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Josh.
Hey, how you doing?
And hello to you. You can join us on the show today. All you have to do is send us a dispatch. You head on over to thenewsjunkie.com. You hit record on your first dispatch today. You can also watch the show. That's right. YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Your messages rolling into the studio in real time. And this never happens, guys.
What happened?
What happened?
I thought it might not happen today because, you know, it's a weird day. I'm hosting. Sean's not here.
Yeah.
But I did some hacking. I did the got into tips at thenewsjunkie.com.
Mainframe.
Right through the mainframe, hacked the Gibson, hacked the planet. And we got a last-minute message, friends, right here. We got a last-minute message from those poor people crammed into the tiny WestJet airplane seats. Let's see what they have to say.
Have a great Friday, you mother.
We did it! We made it through a Monday, a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and just barely starting off a Friday.
I'm excited. That was a good start. We did pretty good with that.
You guys nailed it. Thank you very much. How's everybody doing on a Friday?
Ready to party. How the heck are you?
I'm good. Deer in the headlights, watching the disclaimer play and go, oh, son of a bitch. I have fast fingers, but I cannot fix this in time. There's no way I'm getting to that in time.
I think it's a strike of good luck. Everything can only go up from here.
It's almost, it's just slightly worse than that week that we didn't have the Mortgage Guy Don jingle, and we just had to make Sean sing it. Oh. We just had, you were gone, I think, a couple days. I didn't have it at the ready, and it wasn't in the log. And then so we just like, Sean, you're up, buddy. It's your time to shine.
Tune.
It is a catchy tune. How's everybody doing on a Friday? You guys good?
Yeah, doing great. I'm excited to see what this Friday brings, but also the weekend.
What's big weekend plans for Sabrina and Josh look like?
Well, we got birthday celebrations. We didn't mention it this week, but happy belated birthday to Fritzy boy.
Yeah, that's right. Fritz.
Maybe if he would have showed up yesterday,
we could have
celebrated.
Well, he actually did show up on his birthday. He was kind of hanging around here.
Yeah, you could see him like just whizzing
doing
behind.
Some paperwork, whizzing back and forth behind in the camera shots. I have birthday celebrations too. Tomorrow,
Happy birthday.
Tomorrow is my mother's birthday.
Oh, Mama
Lane.
Happy
Mama
birthday.
Lane. And I'm not going to say how old she'll be because I don't want you guys to make fun of her.
28.
Whatever.
But it's
are we still doing the age thing?
No.
It's a great birthday.
It's a good birthday. Yeah, it's a good birthday. And then
you know what to do on that birthday.
No. All right, stop. Let's put our ears to the ground, our fingers on the pulse, and let's see what's happening in this great, big, wide world of ours. And we go to California, my friends. Specifically, I believe Altadena, California.
Beautiful.
Where they said that the subject of this video was very disappointed, and I don't know how you could tell if a giant black bear is disappointed, but nightmare fuel at this man's house in Altadena because they say a 550-pound black bear had been living under the man's home in like a crawl space. I don't know if
frogging.
Have you guys had it's very much like frogging, just like bear frogging.
I've got a crawl space.
You have a crawl space?
Sure do.
I had one when I lived downtown, but my current house is crawl space free. Everything it's more attic. Like you have a crawl space when you don't have an attic, right? Or do some have both?
I have both.
I feel like I have a crawl space because the area is prone to floods.
Got it. Well, This guy had a crawl space, and a 550-pound bear made himself at home. Let's see if I can get this. This looks fake, this video.
After more than a month under an Altadena home, a California black bear is
massive.
Packing its bags and looking for a new place.
Good
afternoon. This is the KTLA.
It was only a month, so I don't think that's hibernation.
And I'm Lou Parker. That 550-pound unwanted house guest is out the door, much to the relief of one happy Altadena resident.
KTLA 5's Jillian Smuckler joining us live now with exclusive details on how that bear was finally convinced to seek greener pastures.
It said here that the owner, Ken Johnson, he told KTLA's Jillian Smuckler, which was the girl we were just looking at a second ago. Smuckler.
I hardly know her.
That's a fun name.
I'm relieved. No more banging under the house and smelling him and wondering what's going on there. Buddy, you lived in that house the entire time the bear was there? Maybe they didn't know it was 550 pounds.
Did he think it was like a rat or something?
That's a big ass rat.
If that was a rat, I'm never coming back to that house. Never coming back to that house. He said it was banging around in there. The bear took residence in the crawl space beneath the home just before Thanksgiving, and repeated efforts to coax it out were not so great. But I guess once they got the company involved or these people involved in getting the bear out, they set up like a multi-camera shoot for this bear. Let's check out some of the footage here from KTLA.
So they flew down here.
That's what we already saw here.
And how did they get him out exactly?
Well, it was sort of the same methods that Fish and Wildlife used. They used paintball guns and just got him irritated until he wanted to come out.
Now, it's baffling to me because,
So they just shoot the bear with paintball guns and piss him off? That seems like a terrible idea.
Probably doesn't even hurt the bear.
Yeah, but
all that
scary
fat.
sounds.
I guess.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's a
maybe.
little sting. I would rather paintball guns than killing the bear on sight.
When I saw the footage of the bear, this is the bear coming out if you're watching on YouTube or twitch.tv/the news junkie. This is the footage that they got, this multi-camera shoot. Then you see the guy come around with the paintball gun. And I thought when I first saw it, I thought it was like a trank. And then I saw the tank on top, and I was like, no, this guy's a straight up like paintball bro. And he's
bear
shooting
put its
the
hands
bear.
Up. I'm out. I'm out. Next
Oh,
round.
there was paint on the back of the bear in that last shot.
And like, yeah, oh gosh, it is. And you're
He's like,
right,
"What the hell?
Josh.
I'm just trying to take a damn.
You're right. I don't know if this is hurting the bear at all, and just like irritating him.
Yeah,
but I
he's
wouldn't want
mad.
to shoot a 550-pound bear with a paintball, lest that bear get pissed off and come back at me and be like, "Don't ever paintball." And now
That's a paintball right in the eyeball.
Now they've put this nice little wooden plank.
Oh, good. That'll help.
Over the thing.
Yeah, bears can't get through planks.
Let's do the thinnest piece of plywood we can find.
I would just fill it with concrete. All my plumbing and all the other problems be damned. They said in the article here that the bear returned. That's with him coming back. They said in the article somewhere that the bear ruptured a gas line.
Ooh.
They said they're going to assess the damage the bear caused underneath the home, which includes a ruptured gas line. So you're living in this house for a month with a 550-pound bear underneath your up in your crawl space, and a ruptured gas line. That's like
so the bear breathes fire now. Got it.
4 or 5 times kinds of dangerous there because I've never had natural gas. Are they able to just cut it off?
Okay, so
are you able to cut it off?
I was making a fart joke, but yes, you can cut it off. The last time, though, was like my little bungalow apartment I feel like you'd been to, but...
Right, the one Delaney.
I never had to cut it off, but I feel like it wasn't a knob that I could find. I would have to call the company.
I assume just like water. Like, do you know how to turn your water off if you have a water leak, Sabrina?
Like on the toilet? Sure.
No,
I'm
talking all the water, whole house.
Nah, dog, no.
Oh,
I do.
Yeah.
Because I've had to. Sorry, I'm not flexing.
You probably have, Sabrina, in your garage somewhere or like in a utility closet, a big like metal T pole with a little kind of U at the end.
Maybe. I mean, my house is very unique because it started as one small structure and you could see where they built additions and the wires are crossing. And I have like 5 electric boxes,
but still,
fuse boxes.
This would be a water box, but it would be like buried in your yard
I'm not
somewhere.
getting no bear at my house. How about that?
I'm talking about if you had a water leak. This is not bear stuff. I'm just saying, for people who have natural gas, is it the same thing? Is there like a box or a valve somewhere?
I would hope
that you
so.
just
Like
shut that thing
emergency
off?
stop button in case things are going down.
I wouldn't even know if there was a leak unless the natural gas smells. Like a lot of times they add like a sulfur or something to gas when there's no smell to it because you wouldn't know if your house was like full of gas
until you die.
Until the compressor clicks on and boom. Everything's gone.
Is this
explosions?
What home ownership is like?
This is exactly what home ownership is like. Yeah, this is
fun.
This is what you have to look forward to.
I'm excited.
First, you talk to that mortgage guy, Don, and then you have to fix things. You got to know where valves are.
You're your own landlord.
You got a giant tree that has it's just all the branches or all the underground roots are messing up your well, and now you can't water your plants. That's what I got going for me.
Sold, baby.
Nice.
Over in Sea Lane land.
Congrats.
Well, we talked about it yesterday a little bit, but they've made the decision. NASA is bringing home Crew 11 after that unnamed crew member had what they're only calling medical situation.
Oh, boy.
It says NASA will bring home Crew 11 astronauts back to Earth from the International Space Station tomorrow, weeks earlier than planned due to the medical situation. They said the person is stable, now considered stable, which, Sabrina, you kind of pointed out the wording yesterday saying that, well, if they're saying they're stable, there was a chance that previous to this they were not stable.
Correct.
Now it says now considered stable, which makes me think that you're right, Sabrina. You were onto something there.
Up. Thank you.
Something's
I'm a doctor
definitely
in space.
Up. Space Agency said earlier in the day they had postponed the spacewalk. That's the thing that we talked about yesterday. They were supposed to be outside the space station for 6.5 hours, and this is like the space version of home ownership. to install routing cables and other power equipment to support a new solar array.
Is there no TaskRabbit of space?
There is no. It used to be the Russians, but we don't call it TaskRabbit anymore.
I'll be there in 2 months.
NASA Associate Administrator Amit Kshatriya said at a press conference the solar array will be installed later. The upgrade's not super critical. They just want to make sure that they get that one crew member back, which begs the question, like, if you're the other crew members, why can't you just go, like, well, we can stay, right? Or maybe two of us can stay and one...
The cost to just get one person back.
I guess. That's a hefty Uber fee for just one person.
Amen, sister.
NASA Chief Medical Officer James Polk said at a press conference, the astronaut's condition is considered stable, however, and the medical situation did not arise from any injury in pursuit of operations.
Oh, space virus.
It makes it sound like this is not our fault. Polk also said there's a robust suite of medical hardware on board the International Space Station, but doesn't include all the tools physicians would have in a hospital emergency. So
maybe send that up next time.
I don't know.
A little first aid kit.
You would think that, all right, hospital emergency, they've got to have a defibrillator on board, right?
Yes. Well, but could that short circuit the old space station? Is that dangerous?
I don't know. The defibrillators are like a dime a dozen. They have them just on the wall at the mall now.
Space is different.
Yes, true.
We need a tourniquet. We need I'm sure that if someone's bleeding out, that's handled differently in space.
Much differently. Yeah,
astronauts,
absolutely.
Please email us. We have so many questions.
That would be our very first astronaut email. The Crew 11 astronaut return was planned for around March 2026. The decision to bring them back early is a first for NASA, the first medical situation where they said we have to cut a mission short. The last time they cut a mission short was in 97 with Columbia when one of the fuel cells failed in orbit, and they said, y'all need to come back a little bit early. Let's see. We got a lot to get to today, like a whole bunch. There's a bill. There's a couple bills in Florida. One of them is going to affect the three of us.
Great.
And it's going to affect the way we drive moving forward because they've been locking down on the cell phones with driving, and that is ramping up. And then there's a bill about middle schools that I think is just super weird, and I don't know, with all the grading and saying some of these Florida schools are getting C's and D's. I don't know if this is really necessary.
There was big talk about shutting down a bunch of schools.
I think they have. I think they've shut down a handful of schools.
A school is up for the chopping block.
Why would we shut down the A+ school? Why would we just not shut down one of the lesser schools? And
they're smart enough. They don't
bust
need more
the kids
learning.
in. We were doing that already. But we're going to jump into that. We're going to jump into the absolute worst of the worst of CES, which happened in Vegas this week. And it had a lot of great new inventions, big new TVs.
Vibrating lollipops.
Crazy vibrating lollipops. We're going to hear about that again because that, in fact, did make the Worston show amid other things. So we'll talk about that. Plus, a guy who went on a little bit of a rampage in Nevada, which looked kind of fun until it didn't. That and so much more, plus your dispatches to thenewsjunkie.com, all coming up for a stacked Friday. Woo-hoo! Next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
That crash on Florida's Turnpike southbound at 429, that's been moved off to the shoulder. There's a crash on the beach line westbound near Orange Blossom Trail, slowing things down. If I-4 is a part of your commute this morning, morning traffic's cleared up pretty nice, although you're still going to run into some familiar delays between Osceola Parkway and Apopka Vineland Road. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. The once-a-year sale and clearance is here. Upgrade today with Mattress Firm's quality selection of top brands. Let their sleep experts find the perfect bed to help transform your nights. They make sleep easy.
Sabrina here, and it's time for you to compare your quote because it's so easy. If you already have a mortgage quote and if you're wondering if it's any good, stop wondering and find out by going to thatmortgageguy.com. Studies have shown that less than 20% of people compare the first mortgage quote they get. So don't be a slacker, be a winner. that gets peace of mind by working with That Mortgage Guy Don. Go to the website, thatmortgageguyDon.com, hit the button that says compare, upload your quote, and That Mortgage Guy Don will tell you if it's any good. Simple as that. Any question you have, direct access to the man himself. Get the process started today and work with an expert and a friend that you could trust. Most importantly, don't miss that boat. Compare your quote with That Mortgage Guy Don.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with That Mortgage Guy Don.com.
Find out what your home is currently worth in seconds. Just go to thenicklygroup.com, enter your address, and you'll get your answer. That's thenicklygroup.com or Google The Nickley Group.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley.
I used to talk about the weather as small talk. Now I talk about McValue deal days at McDonald's. A 4-piece Chicken McNuggets Happy Meal for just $2.99 on Sundays? I'm chit-chatting about it. 6-piece Chicken McNuggets for just 99 cents on Wednesdays. Catch me yapping all day, dude. I'm not even mad about it. You want deals? You need the app. Get 99-cent McNuggets and a $2.99 Happy Meal only in the app. These deals will definitely give you something to talk about. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Valid Sundays and Wednesdays in January and February at participating McDonald's. Valid once per day. Must opt into rewards.
Start your engines. This January, the world's largest collector car auction returns to Kissimmee, Florida. Mecum Auctions brings 13 days of full-throttle excitement, iconic rides, and fun for the whole family. Mecum delivers the ultimate automotive experience. See thousands of classics, muscle cars, exotics, and more cross the block. Come experience Mecum Auctions live in Kissimmee, January 6th through the 18th.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Accidents don't wait, so why should you? I'm Mo DeWitt, your local Orlando injury attorney. When accidents happen, you shouldn't have to wait until Monday. We are here to answer the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And yes, they'll even get me on the line for you if you need me. Injured on the go, there's only one number you need to know. 1-800-CALL-MO. That's 1-800-CALL-MOE. Or just Google us. Just call Mo.
If Harley-Davidson had a playground, this would be it. Welcome to Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Over 100,000 square feet, 2 stories and packed with bikes, gear, and the kind of atmosphere you feel the second you walk in. Our master techs keep you rolling. Our showroom keeps things exciting, and there's always something happening. Events every weekend, rides, music, and good times. Located at Destination Daytona, because this isn't just a dealership. It's the station for Harley-Davidson. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson, where the ride starts and the fun never stops.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/Mike.
The new year means new resolutions, not just for your body, but for your finances as well. Did you know that financial health is directly related to your identity protection? This is why you need LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back. Resolve to make your identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy plates, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
New year, new goals. And in this economy, a better money plan is more necessary than ever. I am Matt.
And I'm Joel.
We are from the How to Money podcast. And every week we help you to spend smarter, save more, and to make sense of what's going on out there.
If you want 2026 to be the year you finally feel in control of your money, we're here to give you the tools and advice to help you make it happen. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search How to Money, and listen now.
For all your plumbing needs, go to modernpi.com.
Where common sense meets complete nonsense. This is the News Junkie.
You can record one at thenewsjunkie.com and join the show. I think this probably happens more than we think it does. I don't know. I know that you guys have both traveled internationally, Sabrina and Josh. And have spent your money at places that accept different kinds of money and just had to take their word for it that they're giving you exact change. You're trying to maybe Google the exchange rate in your head or do it on actual Google.
I wish I could Google it.
Ireland was the most confusing to me because it's a lot of coins and coins that are the equivalent of $1 or even more here in the U.S. And I'm like, what do I do with this sack of coins when I go back?
Paying with shillings less.
I actually still have Costa Rican money in my bag. I just kind of left it there. And I was
give
like,
it here.
That's fun. If you're going to Costa Rica, I'll throw you a couple colones, I believe they were called. Colones? No, colones. It sounds like a checkup that you get.
Or testicles in Spanish.
Colon.
Yeah, true.
Sí.
So, have you ever felt though, when you're eating at one of these places or you're spending your money somewhere that you are a target because you are just beaming American, like there's an American aura around you that just says, rip this person off.
Yeah, this is a good deal. And I in Italy actually was something that I had seen, and it was a warning of sorts. But before going into some, sightseeing place, there was a guy that just threw 2 bracelets on me, and he's like, "Oh, so you can have it. You can have it.
Bellissimo!
Oh, you're so beautiful. You can have it." And I go, "Okay, thanks so much." And then all of a sudden, I have 3 other people but you owe us money. And I didn't know what was going on, so I just ripped off the bracelets and I ran as fast as I could into said sightsee.
That's how they get you.
That's a good way.
Boppity-boop.
But, and I didn't know that we would broach this topic 2 days in a row, but the restaurant that is being criticized right now in Osaka, Japan. Is a ramen restaurant.
Poor people food.
Ramen makes its appearance on the News Junkie 2 days in a row. A ramen restaurant in Osaka is facing backlash after customers discovered that they have a digital menu, right? And if you're calling somewhere and they're for English press 1, para español marque dos.
Español.
Yeah. But they have a digital menu at this place that has options in English and options in Japanese to make it easier to read. The problem is they've figured out that they are charging the English speakers, of which I am not. They're charging them sometimes double for some of the same ramen dishes that they're serving.
Just because the menu is in English?
Just because they picked the English menu.
Ha.
So it says, visitors notice the restaurant's ticket vending machine allows customers to choose between Japanese and English menus, each with different prices. For a standard bowl of ramen, the Japanese menu charges 864 yen, which is about $5.65.
Oh, good deal.
English menu $9.82.
Oh, come on. That's payback for World War II, I think.
The green onion ramen, $6.97 for Japanese, $11.78 for the English menu. If you want braised pork in your ramen, you're damn near paying double. $6.73 for the Japanese menu, $12.44 for the English speakers.
I mean, there's a
My God.
workaround, right? Like you
read Japanese.
Just
read Japanese.
You just hit the Japanese menu and just tap and pray. Just
use your iPad to translate, and if it's just tap and they get the digital order, you're good. If it's you have to call in or confirm, that's where you get caught a little bit.
So they confronted the owner. The owner says he denies discriminating against foreign customers. Guys, it's not a discrimination thing. He says the English menu offers different or premium versions of the dishes designed for people who cannot read Japanese, and argues the Japanese menus include detailed ingredient explanations and subtle variations that would be difficult to translate, so the English menu simplifies the offering. Almost like you're paying me extra for me to simplify it for you. And that simplification, he says, justifies the higher price. The owner states the pricing helps avoid confusion and operational issues, but the people that speak both languages or read both languages like dove a little deeper and said the dishes shown on both menus appear visually identical. The ingredients seem to be no different between versions. They're really just saying, "Oh, we have some tourists here. Maybe we milk a little money out of the tourists, a little extra, almost double for some of these dishes." Customers reportedly complained only after realizing the price difference, leading to disputes inside the restaurant.
Classic Americans.
Fueling online criticism. But, like, I want to know, like, dispatchers, chime in if you've ever been in this situation. Like, have you been to a foreign restaurant or even, I don't know, a domestic restaurant that somehow discriminates against tourists? The only thing I can think of, like, domestically was, I've told you guys before about the vacation I took to Asheville, North Carolina.
Yes.
Where they have really, really weird, antiquated alcohol laws where every bar has to be a club that you join, like a membership to. And
yes,
not like Umsa Club, but like, yeah, you have to sign up for a membership.
A social club.
You have like a membership card to get into this club, and it's usually either free or like $1 to get these things. And then you leave Asheville, North Carolina with like pockets full of these stupid membership, cards that are kind of meaningless, except for the one place that said, we don't accept new members Thursday through Monday.
Oh,
meaning
okay.
if you took a weekend trip to Asheville and you wanted to go to this cool looking bar, no, you're not allowed. You have to show up on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, maybe Monday was one of the days. But you can only come on these days to get a new membership. Huh. Other than that, for the rest of the week, we only accept existing members and no newbies, which essentially kind of bars out tourists. Like, if you're not from around here, we don't want you in our bar.
I mean, there's a little part of me coming from a place, living in a place that is tourist central.
Right.
And no, offense to the tourists, but certainly there are some spots in which you can tell the difference. And maybe if you have one little safe space is such the wrong phrase to use, but something like that, I can understand why locals will go there.
I could see somewhere having like a secret menu. We have the posted prices, but then if you like kind of do a little knob on the nose or something, or you order it a certain way, you say Fandango, I don't know, there's a code word.
Trademark.
You got to have the secret menu where you get like the hookup and the better prices.
Yeah, I could see that. And I can also see where there are places where tourists are often. Here in Orlando, I drive is tourist crazy.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And those places, if you have a party.
But those people want the tourists.
More than 3, though, you're getting autograt.
That's what they thrive on.
Oh, of course they do. But I do wonder, if you were going to have a party of 6 anywhere else, is it still autograt? That's where you take advantage, maybe? Or just you realize that some people from out of the country don't tip like we do.
Well, anyway, if you happen to be visiting Osaka, Japan, and you want to have ramen at this place, I don't have the name on here anymore. I think it got cut off.
Osaka D's. Something.
But yeah, something like that. I don't think they have a whole lot of nuts in the ramen. But no, they get some peanut dishes, I think, somewhere. But Osaka, they're not too happy with this restaurant owner who says, I'm just upcharging for the convenience of translating the menu into English.
Yeah.
We'll see what you think. Have you ever come across that in a foreign nation where you're not sure how you're spending your money? Send in a dispatch. Let's go to those dispatches real quick. Yours are coming in. Let's go to Organ Transplant. He joins the show, or she, maybe, I don't know.
Happy Friday, junkies.
It's a she.
Let's just get on it. That absolutely should be the new intro. I loved it. That was amazing. You should always do a cappella. Maybe think about doing a News Junkie a cappella group. Happy Friday.
Oh, Sabrina. That's Sabrina's calling. She likes
it's not my calling. It's my past. And yes, I am not ashamed of me being in an a cappella group in college.
The vocal percussionist.
Yes.
In your a cappella group.
Shout out Key Harmony.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Not like you didn't have
Treble.
Here Comes Treble
No.
with Broccoli Rob?
No.
All right, let's go to Brovilla. Brovilla has a dispatch from the News Junkie app.
Hey, what's up, junkies?
Yo.
Hey, happy Friday, everybody.
Hey. Happy
You did a
Friday,
great
buddy.
job hosting, my brother. Yesterday and today.
Thank you,
and
sir.
Of course, your fabulous co-host. What's up, Sabrina? So
Oh,
you
yeah?
had a leak, I heard? So generally there's 3 points. There's a shut-off valve in the yard. Sometimes it's buried.
Do I have a leak?
Usually
you
one on the side of the
Shutting the
house,
water
right?
off.
Coming into the house, and then another one at the water heater. So
Are you writing this
generally
down?
there's 3 points that you can shut water down. Or just
Got
call
it.
the city.
Writing
Generally
this
they'll come
down.
out and shut it off. Especially if there's a leak. And they'll be able to tell you, too, if something's going on.
Yeah.
All right. Today's my birthday, so I'm chilling.
All right,
Happy
there we
birthday.
are. Happy birthday. She did not have a leak. This was a hypothetical because we didn't know if she...
Imagine if I did, though. Nicole would be dead, right? Hey, just heard back from dispatcher, great guy, Brovilla, and this is how you turn off the gas. Oh,
No,
wait.
this is water. He's talking about water.
This is why I rent. This is why I rent.
landlord's
Just to call
problem.
the landlord, he'll have it fixed.
And if you're listening, there's no leak, I promise.
All right. You promise?
Yeah.
All right. Over to these Florida bills. There's 2 of them that are have been filed in the Florida House and the legislature that one of them will affect us and the other does not matter. But I still think it's a little ridiculous, so we're just going to touch on it real quick. First, the one that affects us.
Oh.
A new bill filed in the Florida legislature could make it illegal for drivers to even hold a cell phone while operating a vehicle. Now, previously, as they have kind of clamped down on texting and driving, they're saying like, oh, for a while, it was you couldn't hold your phone unless you were doing any sort of like navigation.
Okay.
So your excuse if you get pulled over was, sorry, officer, I was putting
Navigating.
I was putting in the coordinates for my destination. I wanted to know like how long it was going to take me to get home. Do you guys navigate to places where you know they are just to see where how long it's going to
CarPlay
take?
puts it up automatically.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll kind of see if I can get an idea of my arrival time.
Right. I do it all the time, and I have the same thing with CarPlay. But this bill says it's trying to reduce accidents caused by distracted driving. It would prohibit drivers from using any wireless communication devices in their hands, including now for GPS, texting, FaceTime, selecting music, or checking social media, probably the most important one there. Exceptions would only apply when the vehicle is stationary or for emergencies such as reporting a crime or suspicious activities. Currently, texting while driving is illegal, but the new measure, and this is where you probably should pay attention, it would expand the restriction to all handheld phone use. Violations in school or work zones would carry a $150 fine for first offense. A third offense could be $500 and a 90-day license suspension. Ooh. So if you are a chronic phone holder, you might want to pay attention to this and get yourself some sort of CarPlay. And then this other bill, which I think is ridiculous, and I think you guys are close enough in age to me that we all had the same experience. Like when we were in preschool and elementary school, we had a recess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had recess.
And
for
then
sure.
what was the last grade that you had recess in?
The eighth grade.
What?
Yeah.
You had recess in middle school?
Yeah. So
I went to
but
private school.
Same. So in Catholic private, so K through eighth was our school.
Yeah,
we
you're
didn't
there
go
the
to a
whole
separate
time.
school for sixth grade through eighth grade.
I I went to a private school. I stopped at 5th grade, but I was pretty sure that when we went into middle school, they were like, no, you're going to start changing classes. You're growing up. We're getting rid of recess. You guys had recess.
You have block scheduling too, C-Lane?
The school that if I would have stayed at had block scheduling.
Yep.
But I went to public school and they did not do block scheduling. Block scheduling sounded like it was a pain in the ass to figure out.
But yeah, we had recess till 8th grade.
Okay,
buddy. Doing some kissing.
Color me surprised because I thought everybody just cut off at 5th grade. A bill in the Florida House would require recess for middle school students, expanding a mandate that currently applies only to elementary schools. It is actually in law, codified in law, that you have to have recess for elementary schools. But this bill says it would require recess for middle school students because they don't get enough outside time, enough socialization. It would extend from kindergarten through 5th grade to kindergarten through 8th grade, adding structured free time play for students in grades 6 through 8. I'm like, isn't that what PE is for?
No.
You get your outside time when you do PE and they teach you. Yes!
No, you need free time.
Yeah, outside, but socializing and on your own terms.
Your
PE
lunch.
was like...
These kids can't read. Why do they need to go outside more?
Oh, hard take C-Lane coming in hot.
The proposal calls for 100 minutes of recess per week, matching the current requirement for elementary school students. So they're just going to have to find them a spot in the schedule.
20 minutes a day.
It's just to make the school day longer, I think. Maybe they like recess. I don't know.
You know what I don't miss? School. At all.
No.
Same.
Not one bit.
You guys ever have dreams that you're still in school?
Yes.
I haven't in a minute.
I have dreams that I'm still in college and I have not showed up to class for months. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to fake my way through this next test. But yeah.
Herbie Hancock.
Middle schoolers, should they have recess? I don't know. I think it's a little bit unnecessary, but maybe you don't. We will take your dispatches. We got this guy who went on a rampage. He went on a joyride in Nevada. We're going to get to that. And there are reports saying that there is an important government official, that they purposely just left out of the whole Venezuela Maduro raid. We're going to learn a little bit more about that. All that and more is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Music Weekends. A classic alternative. Classic alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Happy Friday, Central Florida. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And if you're a fan of the warmer weather, we have plenty more of that on the way today and tomorrow at least. We'll be seeing above normal temperatures with a high of 82 degrees today and 83 tomorrow. We'll stay dry, mostly sunny as well for the first half of the weekend. By Sunday, though, we'll be anticipating a cold front, which will help to bring about a 10 to 20% chance of a few light showers, but noticeably cooler temperatures will be arriving by Monday. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com.
Hey guys, it is Ryan. For years, Chumba's been setting the bar for online social casino fun, and it just keeps getting better. With new games released every week and daily bonuses to collect, the fun never stops. So claim your welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21+.
You know how powerful you are, and when it comes to your network, you need one just as powerful. Take your phone to your local Total Wireless store, and we'll give you one line for just $25 a month. Getting more for spending less? Now that's a total power move. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. For new single-line customers who activate on a BYO device on the Total 5G Unlimited plan. Requires auto-pay enrollment to receive the full discount, which applies the month after enrollment. Available online and in Total Wireless retail stores. Requires a compatible unlocked device and SIM. Check compatibility at TotalWireless.com.
Want a big green egg? For the lowest price anywhere, go to Wassie's Meat Market. They'll deliver and set up your big green egg so that you'll be cooking before they leave. Follow Wassie's Meat Market on Instagram or go to the website, wassiesmeatmarket.com, for your big green egg today.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. The new year just got a lot more affordable. With recent Federal Reserve rate cuts, interest rates are coming down, as low as 0% APR. If you've been waiting to upgrade, now's the time. Greenway has best financing options designed to take advantage of today's lower rates. Even if you have less than perfect credit, see what's available now at greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
With approved credit. Offers expire 2/5/26.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Guys, you know what? If your T is low, you got low testosterone, it's time to get your edge back with Red Mountain Weight Loss. And if you get Red Mountain Weight Loss and get on testosterone therapy, they're going to give you 1 month of a GLP-1 weight loss medication for absolutely free. That's a $299 value. Hey, man, it's worth it. If you're getting older, it doesn't mean that you got to, feel old. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go, and it'll have you feeling like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle and, less effort in the gym. You're going to feel better, you're going to sleep better, and you're going to love a little bit better, if you know what I mean. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer, and you're going to look better and you're going to lose weight. And remember, you get a combo of testosterone and a GLP-1. It will burn that belly fat, and you're going to get ripped. So this month, get your free GLP-1 medication, a $299 value when you start testosterone therapy only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your video appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/free forever to learn more.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy plates, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Dangerous social media trends, media scandals, dumb TikTok boycotts, and more. Keep up with all the online stories mainstream media ignores by listening to the Brad vs. Everyone podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Real Radio 104.1.
Occupying the space between high society and prison tattoos. This is the News Junkie.
And, banner week to start off the year. We learned this week about, obviously, one of the top stories on Monday was the operation where the U.S. went into Venezuela. They got Nicolas Maduro. They put him on the aircraft carrier with the blindfold and the bottle of water, the Aquafina, and the tracksuit. And now Venezuela's ours. Now we run Venezuela for a while.
Right.
President Trump said in an interview that he doesn't know how long, but it's going to be more than just a few weeks or months that we're in charge. We are the Venezuelan president now. And we learned about the intense planning and work that went into the capture of Nicolas Maduro, like building a replica of his house, seemingly would have included a lot of intelligence personnel.
Yeah, now, someone on the inside, I imagine.
In the inside, yeah, but I'm just saying.
Or their Zillow.
The Zillow thing might help.
Google Earth.
But also, I'm referring to our government, U.S. United States intelligence personnel,
the CIA,
and Bloomberg is reporting that, and there are people that are saying, nah, this is wrong, this is not something that happened. But Bloomberg at least is saying that the White House may have excluded the Director of National Intelligence, the DNI, Tulsi Gabbard, from months of planning to oust Nicolas Maduro, because previously she opposed military action in Venezuela. She cast doubt on her willingness to support the operation there. Like, she's not going to like it, so we're just not going to tell her.
Oh, okay, cool.
She's the director of national intelligence, and we're not going to tell her.
No one tell
Not
Tulsi.
even CC or BCC?
No. It says, according to these reports, like according to some people that didn't want to be identified discussing private conversations, and it says the move to cut Gabbard out of meetings, they said, was so well known that some White House aides, and this is my favorite part, they joked that the acronym of her title, DNI, which usually stands for her Director of National Intelligence title, stood for Do Not Invite. They just called her like, oh, we're not going to, we're doing this Maduro stuff.
Sounds like middle school trauma to me, coming back.
We're building the house, and we're not going to tell old Do Not Invite over there. That was according to 3 people who asked not to be identified discussing these private conversations.
Ouch.
A White House official has since denied there was any such joke. As a Democratic congresswoman in 2019, Gabbard said the U.S. needs to stay out of Venezuela, and as recently as last month, railed against warmongers pushing the U.S. into conflict. Vice President J.D. Vance labeled false the notion that he or Gabbard had been left out of the operations planning. And I don't know why he mentioned himself. Was there any report that J.D. Vance was potentially left out of any Venezuela planning? Like, that's the first I'd heard of it.
Why would he be?
I don't know. Like
he was in that group chat earlier last year.
You would think, man, J.D. Vance would probably be pretty butthurt if they didn't tell him. Yeah,
you guys have another group chat.
I'm the vice president. I'm supposed to be in that.
White House Communications Director Stephen Chang said Trump has full confidence in DNI Gabbard. There's that acronym again, and says she's doing a fantastic job. A senior intelligence official pushed back against the characterization that Gabbard had been excluded, saying she provided intelligence that helped the overall mission, even if it was less operational and more analytical. But, so conflicting reports there. The White House is denying that they might have left Gabbard out in the cold as far as planning for this operation in Venezuela. But I think hilarious if they did, because the funniest part of that stood out to me in that whole story was this DNI, this Do Not Invite. That's what we call her. Oh, Tulsi Gabbard's asking questions she's not allowed to know.
It is funny, but it's also like, hey, this is my job. I would be pissed off.
I would be pissed too. I'd be pissed.
If there's an acronym based on not inviting me. You guys have one, don't you?
No, it's no.
I'll shut this down right now.
Josh.
Don't invite Sabrina DIS.
DIS? Dis.
Such a dis.
Yeah, we're going Operation Dis.
All right, well, I'm going to go Dick. Operation Dick.
What's that?
Don't invite C-Lane.
Dickel?
What were you saying, dispatches?
Over to Las Vegas, over to Henderson, Nevada, where security footage, 911 calls, and a body-worn camera footage show what unfolded at this construction site that led a man attempting to run over police officers with a front loader. And they said this guy just hopped a fence, and they made it sound really easy in the news, and we're going to watch this video in a second here. They said he just hot-wired this bulldozer or front loader or whatever. I'm not exactly up to speed on my construction equipment.
All right, what does it look like? Drag wheel, it has a big bucket.
Let's see what happened. Let's take a look at this. Here's the footage.
Police standing off against 20 tons. It started at this construction site in Henderson, Nevada. Sunday morning, an eyewitness spotting a man hopping a fence.
There he is, hopping over the fence.
Hot wiring heavy machinery.
I have a guy trying to steal a bulldozer. Hey!
Moments later, an officer arrives on scene.
That called 911.
Now,
shut up. The person that called 911 was actually like a security person working remotely and just watching the cameras, and said, "We have a guy trying to steal a bulldozer." And they said hot wired it, which I've never hot wired anything. It was always one of those things.
I have some TikTok saved on how to do it in a car, but
it was always one of those things that you saw in the movies and they made look really easy, but all the car manufacturers were like, no. We promise it's definitely not that easy. You should still buy our cars.
And then introduce that Kia that you can just use a USB to turn on. You don't even need to use any wires or make them hot.
I don't even think you really needed the USB. I think if you just pinched real hard, you could turn whatever thing they had there. But aside from the getting shot at part, I hate to say it, what he did looks pretty fun, though.
I mean,
aside from the whole getting shot out part and maybe endangering lives of other people, well, check out the footage
can
here.
you hotwire one of those, or did they leave the keys inside?
Oh my gosh,
I'm getting
they
a vibe.
do that sometimes.
The officer opening fire. But the suspect, identified as 33-year-old Juan Rincon Carreño, keeps going.
He's just running over police cars.
Yep, he just destroyed a police car.
As Rincon Carreño crushes the cruiser, another unit arrives on scene, opening fire. 2 officers take him down, falling with the suspect some 7 feet before making an arrest.
7 feet? My gosh. They got that guy, arrested him. Somebody reaching out to me says all cat loaders and John Deere loaders, this is a Kawasaki, but have the same key for each brand, and they're very easy to hotwire. I think some of those construction sites, like Josh said, are a little less secure than they are. And I know for a fact I've read some of those roadside signs that have the temporary signs that are flashing, detour, men at work, that kind of stuff, land down under. I've read of people that have hacked those, and the hackery is really just opening the lid, and the password is written in Sharpie on the inside of the thing. Like some of the things you just think never to mess with.
Password is password.
Password is password. They just make it very easy for you. But they said this guy hotwired the bulldozer and just went and had some fun. Went and had a good old-fashioned, ran over some police cars, caused a bunch of damage, and now he's in jail.
Classic.
What do you think you can send your dispatches? Leave them at thenewsjunkie.com. We're going to get to some of those dispatches. They're coming in. We got some people chiming in on the price differences. Let's go to B. Miller. B. Miller has a dispatch talking about that ramen place in Japan.
Hey, junkies.
Hi,
Happy
B. Miller.
Friday. First, C-Lay, we missed you on the other show doing your 3-sip beer review. But as far as the difference in menu, I've been to Haiti and walked into just a simple convenience store down there, got a soda. He told me how much it was. As I'm walking out, a Haitian guy got the same soda, and my translator told me he paid half as much. So there's that.
See?
Happy Friday. Hope y'all have a good weekend.
That's your traveler's tax.
I think it's a little more common. They say, we see this guy's pretty white, and we're going to take advantage. Not everybody, but I think it happens more often than you would think.
Yeah, and are you going to be that white guy that's going to say something?
Whoa! Hold on, hold the fort
me,
here.
senor.
Yes.
What? I'm not talking about you.
No, I meant this. That's what I was saying. I'm the white guy here.
Oh, got it.
I was really digging for some Spanglish that just didn't come to me at the time.
Good role playing.
But let's go on to Evil Eye with a dispatch.
You were talking about being in college in your dreams. That happens to me all the time. But usually I either can't find my room or my building or my class because I don't recognize it. Or when I get to class, it's not my class and they're teaching something completely different. But trying to go home is even worse. I can't find my truck to back up and
I
go
can't
home.
find anything.
I can't find my vehicle anywhere.
Look at that.
So I'm just stuck there. And then I wake up and I go, oh, that's right. I'm like almost 60.
Yeah,
this is opening up for a lot of people dispatching about their dreams.
My
do it.
My dreams about that is the funny part is I'm not even trying to find my class. I just dream. In the dream, I remember that I'm still in college and that I haven't been to class. But I don't actually, like, Evil Eye is going through more emotions than I would. I just go, haven't been in a while, not going today. Tomorrow's not looking good either. But we have more of your dispatches piling up. And we're going to get to the worst things that happened at CES, the inventions that people thought were going to change everything, and they just got a big, fat goose egg as far as interest. We're going to do that and more. Next episode's coming up in just a little bit. And we have a guest doing This Week in Florida. This is what I hear. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. He might already be here. We don't know.
Who knows?
But all that and more is coming up next on the News Junkie.
The all-new and improved iHeartRadio app is now available with all new features. Download it for free and make Real Radio 104.1 your number one preset for a chance to win cool stuff at Real Radio events.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's nothing unfamiliar on I-4 tying you up, although we do have a couple serious accidents slowing you down. Eastbound and westbound lanes are blocked on State Road 46 at County Road 435, St. Andrews Drive. There's a crash causing bumper-to-bumper traffic once you get off the ramp from Florida's Turnpike to I-75 northbound. 2 right lanes are blocked past State Road 44 there. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Discover. Guess what? Discover's accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. You heard right, 99%. If you don't think so, maybe it's time to face facts. You're stuck in the past. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report, learn more at discover.com/credit card.
Folks, you deserve to be nice and comfortable inside your house. And if you're having guests over, you don't have to worry about it. They're going to start sweating. Is it uncomfortable in here? With Mills Air, you can wave goodbye to those worries. They are the best. They've been around since 1992. That's 30 years of experience in keeping Central Florida cool. Their techs like Mo, who came out to the studio and fixed the AC, can service any brand out there, and they're a Carrier factory authorized dealer. They can get you big rebates toward a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier, and you can always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. 407-277-1159, or find them online at millsair.com.
Planet Fitness has everything you need to start strong, so you can give everything you've got. From plate-loaded strength equipment and functional training areas to treadmills, stair climbers, and free weights. Our equipment is best in class, and our clubs are right around the corner, so you can make this your strongest year yet. Join the club today and save $28 or more when you join for $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, January 9th.
Planet Fitness is the official fitness center of the Orlando Magic and Orlando Solar Bears.
See club for details.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. You guys know I've renovated a few homes in my life, and I will tell you, the one thing I don't mess with is plumbing, and here's why. You make a mistake there, it could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. That is one of the main reasons I lean on my friends at Modern Plumbing Industries. Employee-owned and in business since 1975, and they can handle it all. All plumbing service, drain and sewer service, water heater services, gas services, and water treatment services, and that's just where it begins. Contact Modern Plumbing Industries today at 407-327-6000 or learn more at modernpi.com.
Historic utility rate hikes are coming, the biggest in U.S. history, but you can fight back with Solar Source. Whole home solar from just $89 a month. No money down, guaranteed performance and maintenance included. Save up to 40% on your power bill immediately. Solar Source is trusted by NASA, Disney, and over 70,000 homeowners. And you could get exclusive savings when you tell them Jack from Real Radio sent you. Visit solarsource.com/monsters or call now and lock in your rate before energy prices soar.
Eligibility and results may vary. If you're on Medicare and living in the Orlando area, getting great dental care doesn't have to be confusing or expensive. Sage Dental is here to help you understand your Medicare benefits and make your care as simple and affordable as possible. Whether you need a routine cleaning or advanced care like implants, crowns, oral surgery, or custom dentures, Sage Dental brings all your dental needs conveniently together under one roof. At Sage, we use the latest in dental innovation, including minimally invasive techniques for more comfort and faster healing. Need a crown? Sage can create same-day custom crowns right in our office. In addition to Medicare, we accept most insurance plans. No insurance? Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on your care. Same-day appointments available. Call 800-218-8877. 800-218-8877. That's 800-218-8877.
Listen up. If you have an existing SBA loan that's a small business administration loan with a rate of 9% or more, then you are in luck. All thanks to that mortgage guy, Don. He also does commercial and SBA loans, and that mortgage guy, Don, can refinance your qualified high-interest SBA loan to a low fixed rate of 8.25%. So don't leave money on the table. Let that mortgage guy, Don, help you get the money off the table and back in your business hands where it belongs. You want to buy a business or a franchise? That mortgage guy, Don, has your back and has over 50 sources for your SBA and business loans of all sizes. Get the process started today with an expert and a friend that you could trust by going to thatmortgageguydon.com.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with thatmortgageguydon.com.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
This hour brought to you by Florida Underground Fest 6, a 3-day event with over 80 bands this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in downtown Sanford. Get all the details by searching Florida Underground Fest on Facebook or Instagram. Rock and roll. Yow!
A1Garage.com. A1 from day one.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. Where breaking news meets broken people. This is the News Junkie.
Sean still a little bit under the weather. He'll hopefully be back Monday. Resting his voice. I know.
He's got that thing.
It's been going around. Everybody had it over the Christmas break. Everybody
Do we know what the thing is?
Well, I don't think he has the flu.
Bitchitis.
He probably has acute bitchitis, or maybe obtuse bitchitis. But no, he'll be back hopefully Monday, and we'll be able to reset, get Fritz on the Street going when that comes to Thursday next week. But right now, I was wondering, Josh, if you had heard this. Because you worked at a beer bar for a while.
That's right.
And I had seen this story when I was pulling stories for today's show about this whiskey distillery, a handful of whiskey brands that have been shutting down. I guess it's not been a good year for whiskey.
Oh.
At least some whiskeys, I don't know. Not ones that you've heard of. I don't think Jameson has any problems going on right now.
It's domestic stuff.
Yeah, it is.
The prices have gone up, I'll tell you that much. But I can see whiskey was a hot commodity in the last couple of years.
Right.
It seemed like everyone was making their own whiskey or tequila.
Right. And but the celebrities were really the only ones that were,
successful,
moving any cases. But as I was skimming through this article, something that stuck out to me that went under my radar. Did you know that Rogue Ales and Spirits closed back in November?
No.
I used to love some of Rogue stuff.
Everywhere.
They were super popular.
What was the big one? It had a guy in a coffin on it.
It was a
the
skeleton.
Dead Guy Ale, maybe?
Yeah.
He was in a Pope outfit.
They had a bunch of stuff. I really enjoyed their. They had a lot of limited runs. The one that got really popular, but it was really divisive, was they had a collab with Voodoo Donuts.
A collab.
A collaboration. A collab for short. DM for collab.
I just thought it was funny the way you said it.
Yeah, and they said they did this thing with Voodoo Donuts, and they had a maple bacon ale. And it was a limited run, and everybody's like, I got my hands on the maple bacon ale. I'm super excited. And then once they popped it open, it was
Diarrhea.
really loved it or absolutely hated it. And
classic.
I think what wasn't really helping out its chances was the bottle for this maple bacon ale, because it was with Voodoo Donuts and their whole thing was pink. It was the color of Pepto-Bismol. So
Yummy.
That's
so,
fun.
I mean, people were really excited about it when it came out. I loved their Chipotle ale. They were great. But yeah, Rogue, parent company Oregon Brewing, closed operations and filed for Chapter 7, and their Rogue is no more. Rogue is RIP. Rogue is Dead Guy Ale. They are the dead thing.
Rip Rogue, you're dead now.
And I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. And then I went on like a little bit too much of a deep dive about it and figured out they had a bad reputation in the brewing community.
Oh, really?
Like, they just had a lot.
You're here to give us the hot tea.
They had a lot of accusations of just being crappy to their employees, and somebody like unearthed an old Craigslist ad because they wanted an IT guy, but they wanted like a jack of all trades IT guy to work for like $10 an hour, but needing to do everything. And
did anyone apply for that job?
I don't know, because I mean, I'm sure somebody was hard up, but
Foot in the door.
The job listing was so douchey, and I was like, oh man, I really liked that brewery, but it sucks that it turns out that they were a bunch of jerks, and they're gone now. So I guess that didn't work out for them. But over to CES. CES 2026 was going on this week. I saw a lot of posts from official iHeartRadio accounts that there was
we went to CES.
I guess I missed the invite. I'm just looking through my spam folder, didn't see the CES invite.
Yeah, same.
They had a whole lounge. They had a whole bunch of stuff going on there, talking about radio technology and this and that. But
anything innovative.
They also plenty of stuff. Yeah,
cool.
But they released the worst in show for the CES list, and if you could imagine what dominated the worst in show, like any ideas on what you would see a lot of in the worst of show, because it's a very hot topic right now.
It's AI related stuff.
It was almost all AI related stuff, Josh.
Which was like very pointless.
Yes.
I feel like one of the things you had shared earlier this week.
Okay, that
was kind of pointless.
That was very pointless, and it's not an AI thing, but it does say the tech lollipop. Lollipop Star attracted attention early at CES as a candy that plays music while you eat it. Its creators say the bone induction, we talked about this yesterday, the bone induction technology that enabled people to hear songs from Ice Spice or Akon through the lollipop. And
Not through the lollipop. You had to put the other thing in your mouth, like the end of it. The actual Bluetooth speaker, I thought.
No, it was. I think it was the part that's inside the lollipop. I think you're supposed to be able to enjoy the candy and the music at the same time.
Gotcha.
But it got bad markings saying the sticks can't be recharged or reused after the candy's gone, leaving consumer advocate Nathan Proctor to give it a worst in show for the environment.
Damn.
So we need to stop making so many disposable electronics full of toxic chemicals.
Vapes.
Yeah, just like that. And it's like, he's got a point. Just to suck on a lollipop for all of 2-3 minutes and listen to a song.
One song.
To hear one song
for $9.
There was a toy or a keychain or something when we were in like middle or high school.
Hit clips.
Yep.
Hit clips. What a waste that was. It wasn't even the whole clip.
That was before MP3s were really a thing, so our minds were being blown.
You didn't even,
and you
they
listen to
were
a really
fun.
crappy, 30-second version of Britney Spears song.
How much
like,
did it?
Look at me, I have a boombox.
Look up. How much did a hit clip cost?
They were cheap.
I got one from McDonald's.
Like in a Happy Meal?
Yeah, they were like giving them away as a promotional thing.
Oh, crap. So original price for Hit Clips player was around $20.
What?
While the individual 1-minute song cartridges cost about $3.99 each, making the cartridges the primary revenue source for Tiger Electronics.
This is a little
expensive back then.
A tiny little like music Nintendo that didn't even have a full song on it. It's just a little cartridge that you have to have the player, and the player's $20.
The player was $20, meaning it would be $55
How
now?
did that not get worst in show at CES at whatever year that was?
Because CES that year was also like, we've got a printer that'll take only 2 hours to print one thing.
All right.
They loved wasting stuff back then. But no, AI dominated the list of things at CES that just weren't really tickling people's fancy. It says Samsung's bespoke AI Family Hub refrigerator received the overall worst in show recognition from the group of consumer and privacy advocates who judged the contest. It invites users to speak to the refrigerator and command it to open or close the door.
Open. Close.
That's all it does?
Abracadabra.
No, there's other things. A demonstration at the Sprawling Tech Expo showed it didn't always detect what people were saying if there was too much ambient noise. Well, that makes sense, but that was just part of the complications and reliability concerns. Samsung added to an appliance that's supposed to have one important job, keeping food cold, said Gay Gordon Byrne of the Digital Right to Repair Coalition.
Why they got to say he's gay?
That's his name. His name's Gay.
That was
Gordon Byrne is not a gay name.
No, his name's Gay Gordon Byrne. The Gordon Byrne is hyphenated. They said
Did the
this.
Gordon always burn, or is it something that happened?
No,
in
it sounds
college?
like a marriage thing, but they hyphenated it. That's why it's gay.
I love that they looked at that baby and said, "We'll call him Gay."
Everything is an order of magnitude more difficult, she said of the fridge that also use. Oh, it's a she.
Oh, that
She's
makes
gay.
a lot
Yeah,
more
yeah.
sense.
Which I
Lesbian.
believe no, her name is Gay. The only other woman named Gay that I've heard of is Bob Saget's sister.
Gay Saget?
Gay Saget is 100% the name of his
That is
sister.
really unfortunate.
Yeah, everything is an order of magnitude more difficult,
Why?
she said of the fridge.
Listen to it.
There's nothing wrong with being gay, Josh.
No, forget it.
That uses computer vision to track when food items are running low and can advertise replacements. Let's see. Amazon doorbells once again ring privacy alarms. An array of new features for Amazon's Ring doorbell camera won the Worst in Show for privacy, doubling down on invasion and supporting the misconception that more surveillance always makes us safer. As far as the Ring doorbells go, I think the more surveillance just makes you get much better quality videos of your crap getting stolen. Just
That's
all
nice.
your porch pirates show up in a nice little 720 to 1080p, maybe even 4K at CES. Among the new Ring features is an AI unusual event alert. It's supposed to detect unexpected people or happenings, like the arrival of a pack of coyotes. I kind of don't hate that. Like,
but what are
But
you supposed
then-
to do?
Exactly.
You just get the video. Like
Sound the alarm.
as somebody who just wants the video, like I want to see it happen. I don't know if I can necessarily do anything
If
about
an
it.
outside cat, you just have to watch it get ripped to pieces.
Right, but I don't have an outside cat, so I don't worry about that. It's just
Not yet.
it's just whatever neighbor's dog
Check your
decides
front
to
door when you get home today.
wander over. You're gonna drop an outside cat off at
I'm
my
not
house?
going to, but there's a box of kittens that need a front door to sit in front of.
I will say this. There was a night where, and I think I showed you guys this video, there was a night where Ashley and I were just sitting on the couch, and we got like an alert from our front camera, and I don't know what made us decide to watch it, but there were like 5 raccoons under my car. And normally...
5?
Yes. There was a whole family of raccoons just emerging from underneath my truck.
That's fun.
And I thought, how lucky were we that we happened to hit the button? If I had this AI feature, the unusual event alert.
Pack of raccoons alert. Pack of raccoons alert.
Yeah, I want a summary of everything it saw, and I could skip through all the delivery drivers delivering Ashley's crap and see, oh, look, pack of coyotes, family of raccoons. It says it includes facial recognition, they said, of the new Ring feature, mobile surveillance towers that can be deployed at parking lots and other places. And it includes, an app store that lets people develop even sketchier apps for the doorbell than the ones Amazon already provides.
Oh, fun.
So just when you thought, like, your phone has an app store, we've gotten used to that. Your fridge has an app store. Don't know if we need that yet. Now your Ring doorbell has an app store. Probably why it's leaning itself towards Worst in Show at CES. And then they say the AI Soulmate companion, the desk-bound AI Soulmate, is always watching your eyes, which sounds
You better watch out.
creepy AF. Winning the people's choice of worst products, which means not even the experts, all the people said, no, this is stupid, we don't want it. The AI companion called Amy, AMI, made by Chinese company Lipro, which mostly sells lamps and lighting technology, decides to veer over to a female avatar on a curved screen that's marketed as your always-on 3D soulmate. Can it do stuff for me? And not like soulmate stuff, but like just like secretary stuff? Can it, give me some DoorDash or book some flights?
Let me give it a massage.
That would be an awkward massage.
You should smile more,
It's just
AI.
a curved screen. But the Lepro didn't immediately respond to requests for comment. I wouldn't if all the people at CES said my thing was the stupidest AI. amongst a sea of stupid AIs. What do you think? What sounds good? Do you think having some sort of AI companion to your doorbell cam would enhance your experience, or do you just think it's time to leave it alone and let it do its job? You can join us with a dispatch at thenewsjunkie.com. We've got the next episode coming up in a little bit. When we come back, we are going to talk about, there's a crazy video out of Ukraine that I want to take a look at. Just a sign of the times. And then there's a woman who sort of reminds me of the Ready to Funnel Babe chick, except she's taking it in a whole different way. We're going to find out exactly how that is. I 100% it's a different way to take it.
Pause during one of those words.
The food pyramid's upside down now, too.
Yes, everything is upside down. We're going to find out about her and more. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
I don't want to play golf in a video game. We need to warm you up to using a controller, for one.
What do you think a D-pad is?
Well, I'm 55. I got one on right now. A D-pad? What is a D-pad? It's not even out of the box yet.
55. I'm wearing one of those right now.
The Jim Colbert Show, weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
All eastbound and westbound lanes are blocked where State Road 46 meets County Road 435, St. Andrews Drive there. There's a serious accident getting cleared up, and it's bumper to bumper once you get off the ramp from Florida's Turnpike to I-75 northbound. There's a crash getting cleared up there as well. Move over if you see emergency crews on the roadways. And if you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
The playoffs start this weekend, and now you can trade on football legally in Florida on Kalshi. Right now, Jacksonville is trading at 50% to beat Buffalo. That means a $100 trade pays out $200 with a win. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house. And as the odds change, you can buy in and out of your position all game long. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code IHEART to get $20 when you trade $100. Kalshi, Kalshi. Trade on anything.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. Mortgage rates have improved again this week. Get your quote for a refinance to lower payments or get cash out at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With that mortgage guy, Don.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
My name is Maria. Okay, I lied. It's Mary. But I'm feeling more European after my European-style holiday on MSC Cruises. The restaurants, nightlife and shops in La Galleria. And, of course, American touches, like a sports bar and water slides. Bellissimo. Okay, this is a problem.
Book now and cruise from $199 plus up to $500 onboard credit and kids sail free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The new year means new resolutions, not just for your body, but for your finances as well. Did you know that financial health is directly related to your identity protection? This is why you need LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back. Resolve to make your identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with a promo code BECK. Terms apply.
The football postseason lives on iHeartRadio.
And your Pittsburgh Steelers are AFC North champions.
From the official NFL podcast network.
Welcome to NFL Daily.
Fox Sports Radio.
Seattle is the odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Or local stations that bring you the games live.
Touchdown Denver.
iHeartRadio brings you all of it. Just open the iHeartRadio app and search football to dive in.
Forever hovering over life's great dump button. You're listening to the News Junkie.
Have you guys ever seen an actual episode of this show on TLC, My Strange Addiction?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you keep up on it?
No.
No, that's one of those. I've watched everything on the internet.
Right.
I've watched everything on TV, so let me put this on the background and stop what I'm doing because that person's eating a mattress.
I remember. I think that was when the show that when it first came out, they had like a lady that was addicted to eating toilet paper.
Yeah,
like she just couldn't stop eating little strips of toilet paper,
and there's some of them. I mean, that I would say, okay, that's not as bad.
Right.
Little strips of toilet paper. I'll take.
I think
an 8-pack of toilet paper over some of the nastier, like, I don't know, chewing on your own toenails.
You got some pee drinkers too.
Ew.
On this show, there's pee drinkers?
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Big time.
So we famously, if you haven't been with the show long, we had an old clip that Sean used to play a lot where it was a woman who was so fat that she was pretty much confined to her couch.
Yeah.
And so for nourishment, her boyfriend would put a bunch of food in a blender and then funnel it into her fat mouth. And it was
He was up for it too.
One of the
Of
course, sure, he was up for it. Liked it, I don't know. But
he said, babe, you ready to funnel?
He said, all right, babe, ready to funnel? And that was the clip that we would play all the time. And then we
I
would
say it
be
in my head often.
Yeah.
I'm just like, as
anytime
soon as
I take out a funnel for whatever reason.
That, or if I'm just going to have a nice filet mignon, I'm like, all right, babe, you ready to funnel this?
And you know what? My wife has no idea what I'm talking about. She just kind of goes with it. Like, I guess I'm ready to funnel. I don't know. And so
that's how you got a kid.
There's this girl. We tried that method. It didn't work. There was this woman on My Strange Addiction, which is a TLC show. Her name is Catherine. I think they left her last name out of this story for whatever reason. But she has, as one would imagine, a strange addiction.
Ooh.
And this one was, she says, my relationship with food was very normal until the point where I was in community college. And it started with a dare to try snorting a flavored fruit drink.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Really? Have you seen this woman before?
I saw the clip, and I saw enough.
She said, I got a head rush, but it was actually fruitier than if I was to have drank it through my mouth, and it was phenomenal. And since
What's
then,
wrong with you?
I have been having my entire diet nasally for about 5 years, and I just don't know if I believe that this is how she takes all her food with the cameras off. But you can see on screen here, if you're watching on YouTube or twitch.com, twitch.tv/the News Junkie, excuse me, that we have the blender over here where she's just blended up a bunch of food. It looks like there might be some guacamole going on here. And she says
so
that
gross.
all of her, everything she consumes, she does through her nose.
The coffee looks good.
But when she does cocaine, she eats it.
That would be the ultimate irony. That means she's sniffing blended omelets with spinach and mushrooms, liquefied spinach and steak, coffee, and even spicy guacamole.
Not good for you, gal.
No, not at
good for
all.
you at all.
She confessed she has an aversion to the weird textures that come with food and claims that her curious culinary conduct, helps her avoid overeating and choking, declaring that it really has no drawbacks, which doctors 100% would disagree with. Also, not to mention, it's off-putting to her friends, family members, and potential suitors. And I guess in this episode of My Strange Addiction, they follow her along on a date. And
oh my God, that's the clip that I saw.
Yeah, the guy
It looked very. I mean, I guess I can understand.
This is where I think it might be put on. They're like, okay.
It was very put on. The guy though was like, "Hey, what the heck are you doing?
I cannot believe
You
this.
can't be serious."
He said, "Catherine, what the F are you doing?"
Oh, that.
Justin asked. He brought her flowers, and she presented her problem almost immediately. When they were ordering, she asked the server, "Are you able to blend the food?" Now, come on, there's no way that this is how you do every meal. Or you just wouldn't go out. Or you would only go to smoothie places. You just ask if they're
One
able
would
to
think.
blend the food.
They have to make some sort of mobile blender at this point, right? Battery powered, lithium battery.
The server
Did
said
I just create an invention?
you could have. You might be at CES next year.
Audio trademark.
Unfortunately, we do not have a blender, this said the server, but we do have grits, tomato soup, and our in-house vegetarian sausage gravy. Catherine selected the grits because she was assured that they could fit through a straw. What? I
It's
mean,
chunky, man. Unless they make really good grits or
yeah,
you like them, that's a
no,
bad
you
move.
don't want watery straw-like grits. You want a good richness.
I mean, I hear you. I also wonder, are we running out of people that have strange addictions?
Yes, 100%. We have
And
to be
this
running
is
out of people that have
she
strange addictions.
Wants to make it because I don't want to pull back the curtain too much, but there's certain people who have now A or B list celebrity status that had their first go around on TV on shows like this, where they were on reality quote unquote TV shows, and it was clearly very set up. Wasn't Lady Gaga on Room Raiders or something like that?
Was she? That
She was in
show
an
was
episode of
Chat, help me
Sopranos.
out.
That show was so stupid, Room Raiders.
I loved it.
Oh, gosh.
It's like, here's this black light. Let's see where you juiced.
There was one, I think I've said this on the show before.
Can I tell you I had 3 other words that went through my head that I can't say
None of
to
them
make
Right, yes. There was an episode of Room Raiders. I don't know if there's anybody out there who doesn't remember Room Raiders. Room Raiders was essentially a dating show without the date, but they would take 3 potential suitors and just rip them out of bed and leave their room as is. Definitely not plant stuff out there for people to find. And then the person had to pick who they want to go on a date with based on what they find in their room.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was an MTV
always-
show when they were. This was their transition to all reality stuff, but it was always just way overblown.
And they had a briefcase and giant tweezers.
Yes,
And
yeah,
I mean, it was
and
always
a black light. Yes,
the black light is always for the girls to use in the guys' room.
yeah, and then.
And apparently, you guys go everywhere.
But the one moment that always stuck out at me
And?
for Room Raiders was this woman that was going through this guy's room, and she found a can of chewing tobacco, like dip. She found a can of dip, and she goes, absolutely not. I would rather eat poo than kiss a guy who dips. And I went, gun to your head, bitch. You think
I will take the dip.
you're going to
please.
eat the poop or kiss this guy?
I think you're gonna have to compromise a little bit, and by that I mean
Kiss
you'd
the
rather,
guy.
yeah, kiss the guy.
I'm not going to eat poop.
But it's a very close
might.
second.
But anyway,
How
Catherine.
about this? You know
go ahead,
what?
go
Too
ahead.
nasty. No, I was going to propose something that's way too nasty.
But
Would you
lunchtime?
rather?
Yeah, all right.
Real quick. Cup of dip spit
Okay.
or sushi size poo? You have to
Do I have to drink the whole cup?
have a cup. 3, 2, 1, answer.
Dip spit.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I have to go dip spit.
Neither.
It's
That was
disgusting.
option. You guys are nasty.
You can't choose neither.
You're nasty.
Anyway, Catherine on My Strange Addiction. She says she promised on the show she's going to try her best to stop snorting her food. Not exactly sure how she's going to go about it, but I'm going to try to begin taking baby steps even today. And Catherine told the New York Post she has cut back, not stopped completely. Why would that be the thing?
You can't go cold turkey.
She has cut back since filming the episode. As for the guy she tried to date, he friend zoned her, unfortunately, for Catherine. I just wonder if like they turn the cameras off and she calls the guy back and goes, "Hey, I eat food just like normal people do, and this was just for TV. If you want to hang out,
want to get out of here,
maybe have some sex later. I'll make up for the weird snorting thing with
I'm going to show up to your house with a black light.
Other talents." But I don't know. That's the weird thing. But
fan fiction here.
I think I need to remember, Sabrina, that when I get done with all the other internets, to go back to this strange addiction thing, because it is at least a magnifying glass.
It makes you feel better about yourself.
I know, but that's what the HBO drug documentaries used to make me do.
And then I wanted drugs.
But no, My Strange Addiction. Check out Catherine and her snorting thing if you want to. When we come back after the break, the next episode with Sabrina. What's coming up on the next episode?
Thank you for asking. What's coming up on the next episode? One rapper starting 2026 off with a bang, and by bang, I mean early release from prison. Woo! This week, and sure, why not? He's Johnny Knoxville, and welcome to exposing and/or damaging genitals in 4K 2026. Plus, want to play a game? Furthermore, want to play a game of a game and a game? All that and so much more coming up on the next episode.
And that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 8 p.m., it's the Orlando Shine Show with Brendan and the Bus. At 9, we all find out what the hell is Angel listening to. Tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Central Florida forecast. And for this Friday, and as we head into the weekend, we're going to be expecting even warmer temperatures. Highs today will be soaring into the low 80s with a high of 82 degrees today in Orlando. And we'll be expecting a few clouds overhead, but there certainly will be some sunshine that peaks in between those clouds. As we head towards tomorrow, it'll be the warmest day of the next several, a high of 83 before a front arrives on Sunday, bringing increasing clouds along with cooler temperatures and a couple of stray showers. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Pizza Hut. Watching football this weekend? Get the Big New Yorker from Pizza Hut for just $10. It's our biggest pizza for the biggest games. Giant foldable slices, huge flavor. So order now at pizzahut.com or in the app. As per limited time offer. Prices, participation, and availability may vary. Additional charge for extra toppings, max 3 and extra cheese. Taxes, tip, and delivery fee not included.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Guys, you know what? If your T is low, you got low testosterone, it's time to get your edge back with Red Mountain Weight Loss. And if you get Red Mountain Weight Loss and get on testosterone therapy, they're going to give you 1 month of a GLP-1 weight loss medication for absolutely free. That's a $299 value. Hey, man, it's worth it. If you're getting older, it doesn't mean that you got to, feel old. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go, and it'll have you feeling like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle and, less effort in the gym. You're going to feel better. You're going to sleep better, and you're going to love a little bit better, if you know what I mean. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer, and you're going to look better, and you're going to lose weight. And remember, you get the combo of testosterone and a GLP-1. It will burn that belly fat, and you're going to get ripped. So this month, get your free GLP-1 medication, a $299 value when you start testosterone therapy only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your video appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain.
Ready to kick off the new year with comfort and savings? Renewal by Andersen is celebrating with their happy Renewal Year Sale. For a limited time, buy one replacement window or patio door and get the second 40% off. And here's more good news. Enjoy 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 year. Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida, engineered to handle heat, humidity, even hurricanes, while helping you save on energy bills year-round. And with their Smart Sunglass, you'll enjoy natural light and comfort without the heat. Here's what Megan had to say when she left a review on Google. "This was by far the very best experience I've ever had with a contractor. I can't say enough how impressed I am with the attention to detail, the quality control, and the professionalism of Renewal by Andersen of Central Florida. For you, just visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. Renewal by Andersen, where comfort meets savings. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. License number CGC 1527613.
Start your engines. This January, the world's largest collector car auction returns to Kissimmee, Florida. Mecum Auctions brings 13 days of full-throttle excitement, iconic rides, and fun for the whole family. Mecum delivers the ultimate automotive experience. See thousands of classics, muscle cars, exotics, and more cross the block. Come experience Mecum Auctions live in Kissimmee, January 6th through the 18th.
Hey girl, are you looking for your new favorite lip gloss? Well, I've got it for you. Maybelline Lifter Gloss is definitely it. Maybelline anything always hits. I absolutely love Maybelline and I've used it for years. In particular, the Maybelline Lifter Gloss has no sticky feel. It's super hydrating. Yes, that shine is on point. You can get it at your local Dollar General. And while you're there, you might as well pick me up one too. Okay, don't forget Maybelline Lifter Gloss.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. It's a new year, and that means a new opportunity to get more for your trade. Listen, the value of your trade can differ by thousands depending upon where you go. At Greenway Kia, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy your trade, and that competition could put up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value in your pocket. Start the year ahead at greenwaykias.com or visit one of our 3 metro area locations today. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Negative equity refinance expires 2/5/26.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The new year means new resolutions, not just for your body, but for your finances as well. Did you know that financial health is directly related to your identity protection? This is why you need LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back. Resolve to make your identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
The once-a-year sale and clearance is here. Upgrade today with Mattress Firm's quality selection of top brands. Let their sleep experts find the perfect bed to help transform your nights. They make sleep easy.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
They're best friends. Unless they're fighting. Are they fighting? It's the news.
First weekend already. It's the first weekend of the new year.
Oh my God.
All kinds of raging. All kinds of raging going to happen. Next episode coming up in just a second. Let's get to some of your dispatches real quick. I know you've been sending those in. People have been chiming in about all kinds of stuff today. A lot of people talking about that front loader or bulldozer. I don't know if we ever figured out what exactly that thing was.
We don't know.
But as it turns out, they might actually be as easy to hotwire as it made it sound on the news. Here is Concrete Mike with a dispatch.
What's going on, C-Lane and Company?
Hello.
You can go on Amazon and order a key ring that comes with anywhere from 20 to 40 different keys for all types of machinery.
That sounds safe.
Been doing concrete 29 years. I have a key for almost every machine out there. And they are all the same. All cat keys, all Bobcat keys, Takahachis, Komatsus, Volvos, Hitachis. They all use the same key for their particular brand. So if you have one of them keys for one of them machines, you can start any machine you want to.
That sounds like a dangerous thing to have after like a handful of beers and, you're across the street from a construction site. You bring concrete mic out there, get into some trouble. Let's see. Funny Name has the dispatch on the same thing.
Hey, guys. Happy day. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Equipment operator here. If you have a Caterpillar key, you have a key to every Caterpillar. If you have a John Deere key, you have a key to every John Deere. The equipment all shares the same key. The only difference could be is if it had a keypad for the ignition. Other than that, if it's a keyed machine, I've got a key ring that'll start almost any piece of equipment.
This is just universal.
Cool
It's
guy.
universally known for those types of things that are happening. So I guess if you have construction equipment, it is quite vulnerable. Or even if you don't have the key, you can hotwire it like that guy did in Nevada and just go to town on a couple police cars. Don't recommend it, though. Let's get into it, though. You ready, Sabrina?
Yeah, I'm ready, Z-Lane.
Let's do it. Let's do the next episode.
Because there's a lot on TV, you can't possibly keep up with all of it, even though you should, because what else are you going to talk about?
The back door mom. 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 All right. The back door mom. I've done some things.
45 more seconds.
The back door. 45. The back door mom. The back door mom.
Nothing. Weather's nice. It's time for the next episode with Sabrina. Hey.
We have fun.
It said birthday, and I was like, huh?
Happy birthday, C-Lane.
It's not my birthday.
Hold up. But it will be a great day when you work with That Mortgage Guy, Don. The next episode brought to you by That Mortgage Guy, Don, the Home Loans Radio Show, and ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. Looking to refinance, new year, new you, new home, new business, expanding that business, refinancing the home you already own, getting cash out, putting it back in your beautiful hands. Work with someone who's got your back, who's taking care of you and your family, and most importantly, just super cool. Very easy to work with.
Nice guy.
His website's great.
Fun time.
Chock full of information for you. So start the process today by going to ThatMortgageGuyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with ThatMortgageGuyDon.com.
67 years ago, 1959, this show right here premiered on CBS. Clint Eastwood.
Rawhide.
Rawhide is right. Yee-haw! Pilgrim. Clint Eastwood played Rowdy Yates, a cowhand, and a cattle drive.
Was he... No, I'm thinking of the wrong guy.
All right.
I was going to say, was he Cold Dead Hands guy? But I think that's Charlton Heston.
Let me look at my notes. No idea.
Got you.
I'm sorry. But we'll go with yes if it makes you
It was
happy.
the famous NRA statement. It was like, you
Yeah.
can have my gun when you pry it from my cold dead hands.
Yeah,
You are
like,
correct.
That second one, it's like, got two things on the list today. Kicking ass and taking names. And I'm done taking names. Is that how it went?
Something like that.
Pilgrim? Let's go into 2026 and happy anniversary to Rawhide. Now let's
Thank
say
you.
hello to this guy right here
Hello.
who did not get the raw end of the deal.
Betty Wap?
Yeah, Betty Wap is right. And let's do the math here. 17 minus 38.
Negative 21.
Yep, he is now being released early style from prison. 3 years early to be exact, in the drug trafficking case. First question, did you guys remember that he was in jail?
No, all I remember at Fetty Wap was that he stood us up at Okeechobee the first year.
Yes, and the other thing I remembered is that he only has one eye.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He has reemerged, and he's thanking fans for their unwavering support. Not us, obviously. We had no idea that he was out or in. The Bureau of Prisons said Fetty was transferred to home confinement in Philly. He's scheduled to be fully released from oversight custody in November of this year. He will have to undergo strict and supervised guidelines for the next 5 years now that he's free, which includes drug testing.
Oh. Boo.
Prohibited from opening any new bank accounts.
Boo. Damn.
Oh, he does have to get approval
Can
from
he
the
keep
feds.
his old bank accounts?
I hope so. Do you think his PIN is 1738?
It has to be.
He also has to keep the U.S. Probation Department
That is
in
a
the
Fetty
loop.
Wap reference that I do not get.
That's how he starts his song.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the producer that always does his beat.
1738.
38.
Oh,
Is that what I'm-
Remy
Hello.
boys.
He's also not allowed to consume any alcohol or other intoxicants unless granted a prescription by a licensed physician.
An alcohol prescription?
Yeah, now
They
we're
used to have
talking.
those
You
during-
have to have 2 blue balls, or that's not it, buzz balls.
During
Before dinner.
Prohibition, that was the only way you could get whiskey. You had to get your doctor to prescribe it.
And
It's like weed now.
Yes, absolutely it was.
unless you go to the fun states, of course.
Yeah, you know.
It's someone who had, I guess, is having a rough go at it, but then when someone found out and started to GoFundMe, that same person was like, I'm fine, please don't send me money. If I remember correctly, Mickey Rourke had said he would rather put a gun where the sun don't shine.
Yes,
before
and
accepting-
fire it. Yeah, yeah.
Where accepting money from anyone. But since all that went down, this GoFundMe that raised over $100,000 for Mickey Rourke, who was apparently going to be evicted, but then he didn't accept the money, he is now getting a whole bunch of opportunities headed his way. And he's not
For
accepting
gun stuff?
that or
Have I got the gun for you, Mr. Rourke?
plugs of some sort. I have no idea. But he's also denying any new work in Hollywood for some reason. He's down on his luck, and he's not rushing back to work for whatever reason.
So big change for him?
Let me say that one more time.
Did nothing cancel?
I guess not. His manager, Kimberly Hines, over the past week, he's been getting a flurry of job offers ranging from indie films to photo shoots to live appearances to signings. In fact, she's received 6 offers for Mickey in just 2 days. But he is not interested. So
this
Mickey,
is-
what do you want, man?
This is the anti-GoFundMe is if you say, I would rather shoot myself in a very uncomfortable place
Correct.
than take GoFundMe money, people hear that and go, well, let's give him work instead?
Apparently, he has a lot of pride and wants to be paid like an A-lister if he takes any job, which is $200,000 per day.
Maybe dial down the
Good
pride,
luck.
buddy. I don't know that your IMDb page is crawling with hits there.
Not so much. And you won't get $200,000 per day if you don't have a place to sleep at night. But there you have it, my friends. Good luck. And good luck because we have got an announcement. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jackass, the last one that came out, was it not the final Jackass? Is that this is it? It's in 3D.
No, I think the Jackass movies are like an Elton John tour. They just always tell you it's the last one to make sure that you
I'm
see
back,
it,
baby.
and then they come back.
Well, they are. Johnny Knoxville announced that Jackass movie, a new one, will be hitting theaters in June. And I quote,
How old are all these guys now?
50s?
Yeah. I don't have it. I don't have it. They're,
Hold on,
they're
I'll
up
find
there.
out.
Most of them are sober, I'll tell you that. And
Yes.
Steve-O, I believe, has a penis tattooed on his face.
He does.
So that's all I got.
Will Bam
You
Margera
guys-
be there?
You don't think they get along
All
with
right.
them still?
Johnny Knoxville is 54. Steve-O's 51. Bam, 46. Wee Man, 52. Chris Pine, they're all in their 50s. Chris Pine is 51.
so mad.
Yeah, they're all, and then, Ryan Dunn didn't really make it, but he would have been
what
48. Yeah, it didn't work out.
Crispy. Johnny Knoxville announced, and I directly quote, well, a wang dang and a hot damn doodle. We're starting the year off with a bang. We wanted to let you know that this summer,
That's a
Jackass,
direct quote?
That is a direct quote.
All right,
That
these
sounds like
guys
him.
aren't cool anymore.
I'm still in the quote.
These guys aren't cool anymore.
Yeah, they are.
Jackass is back, more to come, but wanted you to hear it from us first. No other information.
He
as
said
of this
wang
time.
dang and a hot dang doodle.
Well, a wang dang and hot damn doodle. Which is fun. Bam Margera, to answer one of your questions, I forgot who said it, will reportedly
was me.
appear in the never-before-seen archival footage.
Oh.
Okay.
Exciting.
So not new stuff. Just, classic hits.
Does nothing please you?
No.
I would go watch this Jackass, no problem.
I was about to watch it until I heard that quote. I was like, I thought you guys were cool. You guys are supposed to be cool. You're supposed to be making 50s look cool.
He is cool. He's hosting Fear Factor now. Come on.
All right.
Got to make a buck.
I haven't
And
watched Fear Factor in Ever, maybe?
Since Joe Rogan.
That was like one of the shows that my family and I bonded over. When Joe Rogan was
not
hosting,
mine.
and that and The Mole.
Not mine. My
When
mom.
Anderson Cooper was hosting.
My mom can't handle anything cockroach, like anything like that. It's that turn it off immediately.
I was part of that Fear Factor show at Universal. I had a tarantula on my face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to watch Joe's Apartment
ate
once around my mother, and that did not go over well.
Oh,
yeah.
Happy birthday, Mama Lane.
Yeah.
This might go over well because
It'll be next week when she listens to this anyway, so it's fine.
you asked for it, said no one, and Lionsgate is giving it to you. They have now confirmed new video games based on Keanu Reeves' John Wick, as well as
cool.
Saw, based on that
Interesting.
weird little puppet with
So
that looks like a clown.
if I'm to read between the lines, if I want to be successful at a Keanu Reeves John Wick video game, I just have to kill everybody?
Yes.
Because
especially if they mess with your puppy.
I read
That's right.
I don't think I've seen a John Wick.
Well, spoiler alert, there's a puppy involved.
But
and they're good.
I read an article the other day that said like
This guy reads.
I know, yeah, the guy that said that after the release of the latest John Wick movie, his kill count throughout the franchise is up to like 416.
Oh, you read that? Pretty sure I said it in the next episode.
That's what it was.
Thank you for listening.
I read it when I was rifling through your files.
Careful, they're juicy. No word yet on when this is going to come out, but we have saw the video game before. That was back in 2009, and they say the makers behind the Silent Hill series are going to help with this new one. The John Wick prequel game, Hex, that was released in 2019, and now they're like, our powers combine, let's go ahead and put it there for the gamers to play. Also, quick update, I didn't print the article, but I'm now remembering the headline. According to rumors, Grand Theft Auto is not complete yet. The one that people have been waiting for 15 years, and then they did the teaser trailer, then they pushed it back a little bit more. According to rumors, it's not even complete at this point. This better be the best video game that anyone's ever seen.
Isn't it pushed back to like next year?
Yeah, but they're saying
this
like,
year.
November
as
of
of
this year.
now, it's still incomplete. What are we waiting for?
Can't we just like cut it
Gamers?
off and make the rest of it DLC?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What does that mean?
Downloadable content.
Yes.
Heard that. Here's some downloadable.
It's like the only way people have been getting new Grand Theft Auto is through like little add-ons and DLC packs.
Well, check that out. And now,
Look at me talking about I don't even play
proud of you.
video games that often.
I keep paying for Luna Plus, so that's as close as I get.
That's
but
fun.
Fortnite this weekend, for sure.
There you go.
Get out of my lobby, my guy.
And
In
drop
fact,
out of school like that 13-year-old.
I bet he will make more money than I do next year.
With his like, thousands of followers.
If you are not into video games, but you do love movies, here's some fun facts for you, and that's how I'm going to end the next episode. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great weekend.
You're welcome.
We now have all of the songs that have appeared the most in television and movies. We have a tie at number 6, September, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Fade Into You, Mazzy Star. That's been in 41 films and TV appearances. Fix You, Coldplay, 42 films and TV appearances. At Last, Etta James at number 3. Push It, number 2 with 50
that's a good one.
film
Yeah.
and TV appearances. But can you guess at number 1 with 52 film and TV appearances?
What song has been in the most movies?
I would say it's closer to Push It than it is At Last. 5, 4,
Is it?
3, 2.
Damn it! The countdown is really throwing me.
Okay, 5, 4.
So do another countdown.
It was this song right here.
This is how we do.
Okay.
52 film and TV
Interesting.
appearances.
Like of all time.
Of all time.
Good for them.
And I bet they'll clock in 2 or 3 more this year.
That's nuts.
On the Boob Tube, watch whatever you want. Just good luck to all the guys playing sports, the Jaguars, Bills, Eagles, 49ers, Patriots, Chargers. Hope you guys have fun. We also have the U.S. Figure Skating Championships, the 83rd Annual Golden Globes, and D's.
These what?
D's nuts.
Got
your
him.
dreams and me on Instagram at Sabrina Amber. Most importantly, stay with me, America.
Smoke weed every day.
Thank you, Sabrina. Speaking of the Bills, we need to talk.
Say the nuts.
We need to talk about what's going on over at Highmark Stadium. in a little bit. They are having they're going to have like a yard sale because this is the last year at Highmark.
Oh.
And so they're going to sell everything. And if there was some items that you thought certainly they'll just throw that away, nope, they're selling that too. Ooh. Plus, we got to talk about the man who says he has the world's smallest penis. And I asked for some comparisons in ChatGPT about said penis.
You couldn't even text us?
And ChatGPT does not believe him. Like, just thinks it's medically impossible to have the penis that he says he has. So we're going to dive into that with a very, very large magnifying glass, plus your dispatches and more. All that's coming up for a Friday on the News Junkie.
It's never been easier to listen to Real Radio 104.1 wherever you go. Make us your number one preset on our free iHeartRadio app.
You won't be getting caught up in anything unfamiliar affecting your ride on I-4, although we do have a couple of accidents that might be slowing you down this afternoon. Eastbound and westbound lanes are blocked on State Road 46 at County Road 435. And once you get off the turnpike to I-75 northbound, it's stop and go due to an earlier accident. That's off to the shoulder now, though. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
At Rasmussen University, not only can you pursue your education goals with dedicated support, but when you get started on campus, you could qualify to pursue them with a new laptop. Learn more at rasmussen.edu. That's rasmussen.edu.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. You want to save money on your power bill like instantly? Talk to my friends from Solar Source. They can hook you up with a home solar package as low as $89 a month, guaranteed to save money right off the bat with Solar Source. No money down. It's $89 a month. Trusted by over 70,000 people right here in Central Florida. I love working with this company. It's Solar Source. SolarSource.com/monsters. Give them a call. They can help you. One of the best companies I've ever worked with, really, with customer service. It's SolarSource.com/monsters.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
At Galen College of Nursing, a rewarding career is closer than you think. Join Galen at our Orlando open house on January 29th at 5 p.m. to meet with advisors, faculty, and current students like me. From day one, Galen felt like home. There's just so much guidance, so much help, and everything I need to succeed is here. It's here at Galen College of Nursing, and it's here for you too. Visit galencollege.edu/Orlando to RSVP to our next open house.
Oh, Johnny, why'd you do it? Why?
Ma, how was I supposed to know? It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
It's all over the radio, you knucklehead.
I should have went to RC Hill, Mitsubishi, and DeLand, and Ocala. RC knows it's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every vehicle, right, RC?
Correct. All you need is one dime down.
Officer, can he get a second chance?
Of course, ma'am.
We work with all types of credit. We have banks and local credit unions to get you the best rates.
New Outlander SUVs with a lifetime warranty and 0% financing for 60 months.
New vehicles under 20 grand, plus acres of pre-owned, and you get a lifetime warranty. Lifetime on new and pre-owned.
You hear that, you knucklehead?
All just one dime down.
Oh, it's a crime to pay more than a dime.
And son, stick with RC Hill, Mitsubishi. I will, officer. In DeLand, just 2 miles off I-4. DeLand and Ocala.
RCHill.com.
RCHill.com.
Dime down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyer.
Flatiron Dragados USA Incorporated seeks full-time environmental oversight manager, various unanticipated locations, reporting to Atlanta headquarters in Brookhaven, Georgia, zip code 30319. Duties, manage and planning and implementation of environmental compliance plans for mega infrastructure transportation projects valued greater than $600 million. Requirements, master or foreign equivalent in environmental engineering technology or related, and 2 years experience required. Requirements include 2 years experience on transportation construction projects valued over $200 million. To apply, email CV to beverly@fdcorp.com. Write environmental oversight manager in subject line. Flatiron Dragados USA Incorporated seeks full-time environmental oversight manager. Email CV to Beverly at fdcorp.com. Write Environmental Oversight Manager in subject line. That's ABEVERLY at fdcorp.com. Various unanticipated locations reporting to Brookhaven, Georgia. Zip code 30319.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Guys, you know what? If your T is low, you got low testosterone.
Dull Mike, what's happening, friends? Nice little Friday. Excited for the weekend. We think Sean will be back on Monday, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how he's feeling. Thank you, Abraham Dragon Friend. Lot more confident today than yesterday. I don't know, yesterday was weird because when you're doing like, I do a lot of nighttime show prep, like night before when I do this, and the only news on Wednesday night was just shooting in Minneapolis. Yeah, but I don't know. The cup runneth over today. I'm happy about it. Thank you, Abraham Dragon Friend, Steffa P, Bootsy. What's up? I think programming note. We're aiming at a Monday Secret Shows recording, so I assume we'll be doing that on the Discord when we get to it. So we're still ironing out the details and what time, but you can join us, and I don't know, it might even be an extra long one. Who knows? Zephys Biker, I miss Sean too, but I appreciate the kind words. Monday and Thursday, no, it might be Monday and Monday. It might be just a really long, double it up because we owe you one. There might be a fourth half C lane. Whew. That could be. I missed not doing it yesterday because, like, first one of the year, you know, we have like some holiday stories to tell, and we have some other things going on. But yeah, it'll be a good time. Anyway, I totally forgot about This Week in Florida too. That's how it's so easy to do. Now I don't even blame Sean for doing it anymore. So there we are. There we go. Hey, love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Happy Friday to you. We're back in just about 25 seconds.
Exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
A1Garage.com. A1 from day one.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got a question after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. If you're not confused, you are not paying attention. This is the News Junkie.
Where Joshua Marie Fowler is going to take us on a trip around Florida, around the Sunshine State. Tell us everything that we've done wrong.
What?
And you have a lot of, usually it's just this week, but you have kind of some extra stuff to pull from because we haven't done this in like 2-3 weeks.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure if you'd give me a hard time for that.
No. This can extend beyond just 7 days because we have not come together to really give Florida the examination that it needs in quite some time. But are you nervous because like you're doing it's my thing, but you're doing it, but I'm still here?
No pressure.
Do you do this when I'm not here?
No, I don't.
Wow.
We kind of just glaze over it. But no, I've never done
Sabrina
this segment
used to
before.
do it when I'm not here.
Yeah, I did.
And but now Josh just like, no, I don't need to do it.
Oh, he does the next episode when I'm not here, right?
Exactly,
Okay,
yeah.
Look at that. Everyone's sharing jobs.
Well, hey, yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready to go, Josh?
I'm gonna have to be.
All right, let's get into it. Let's do This Week in Florida.
Giving you a recap of the most grown-worthy stories in the state. It's This Week in Florida.
Yeah, This Week in Florida, baby. And we start. There's no sponsor for this, right?
No, there's no.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing that up. That's cool. Thanks for reminding me.
Actually,
I
this
just
is
wanted
sponsored Florida Underground Fest 6.
Yes.
That is going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, downtown Sanford. Get the details by searching Florida Underground Fest on Facebook or Instagram.
That's right.
Rock and
Supervillains are putting that together,
nice
and
guys.
just a whole that like
You ever heard of a drug called MDMA?
It would take us the whole segment to list all the bands that are in this Underground
There's
Fest, so there is a lot
Look at
to
that.
choose from.
Can you read them and weep?
So many bands.
Just weep.
I'm weeping. And thank you.
Stop
for that.
weeping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to stop weeping
Pussy.
and start reading this story. And we start This Week in Florida in our very own Orange County.
Okay.
Look at us.
Where 2 have been arrested in an axe attack ambush, deputies say. Nicholas Lavallee, 20 years old, and Ann Axel, 29,
1067?
are
Listen,
described
I don't
as a
think
couple.
she's going to be that mad at you for getting her name wrong. But
She could be.
She is the type that if she's mad, axe attack. So
Exactly.
maybe give it another go.
Ann XL. These 2 are accused of working with at least 2 other people to rob and batter the victim, whom the couple reportedly enticed to the apartment complex
How
with
rude.
a series of false messages from XL's Instagram in what deputies said they learned was a tag team effort between Lavallee and XL.
Okay.
It was noted in the documents that the victim had begun messaging XL about 2 weeks prior, during which time a person identifying himself as her partner intervened and told the victim to stop reaching out, which he did. That was the case until the victim began to receive false messages on December 29th, which sought to convey Axel was newly single and looking for company at her apartment.
Hello, come on over. All right.
The victim then arrived
Booty
at
text.
Yeah, well, it gets
Booty
better.
call, Celine.
The victim
It was a text.
It was an Instagram DM.
Booty DM.
Booty DM. The
Booty
victim
DM.
received the booty DM and then arrived at the apartments on Emily Loop around 11:30 p.m., telling deputies that he then followed Axel up the stairs after she descended them dressed in lingerie. And I'm just picturing like one of those outdoor apartment complexes where everyone could see this happening.
Right.
Yeah, and their trash is outside because it's getting picked up the next
Yeah,
morning.
that's right, buddy. As they were about to reach the 3rd floor, the victim said he encountered a man with a gun telling him not to move, adding he recognized the individual as Axel's partner. The victim then ran back downstairs where there were 2 other males waiting for him, one holding an axe and the other holding a knife. The victim was put in a chokehold, got away, started running,
Jeez.
then slowed down to ask the axe handler what they were going to do to him.
Okay, so
I don't know why he stopped running.
this sounds like something that would procure some extra charges, because if you went through the motions of texting this guy to bring him over only to ambush him, it's more than
That's
just
a
like
setup.
regular ass assault.
That's premeditated AF.
Yes.
That's right. They robbed him. He asked what they
Sir,
were
you're
going to
being
do
charged
to
with
him.
premeditated AF.
And then
Aggravated premeditated AF.
the guy with the axe hit him over the head with the blunt end of the axe. He survived, luckily. Obviously, or we wouldn't have the story. Lavallee and Axel were arrested to face charges of robbery with firearm, grand theft of a motor vehicle, battery, and aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. The victim's car was found abandoned in the 9,000 block of Nelson Park Circle. Like I'm supposed to know where that is.
Hell of a circle
Yep.
at Nelson Park.
That's correct.
Just
Gotta love it.
And this is also kind of a circle-related story. A Disney performer injured by a large prop boulder during the Indiana Jones epic stunt
did you
spectacular.
guys see this video?
No.
I saw the
It's
video,
insane. Hang on. Let
and
me.
then I've seen what they've changed since.
I haven't seen what they've
Takes
changed,
away
but
from the show.
read a
It's
little
like
bit more
the
about it. I'm
whole
going to
thing.
find it, Josh.
A performer in the Indiana Jones epic stunt spectacular show was injured during a recent show at Disney's Hollywood Studios when a large prop boulder moved off of its track, according to a Disney spokesperson.
Mind you, this show's been around for many a years.
Oh,
And kind
probably
of
30
the
or so.
staple of the show is that moment because it's a big moment in the film franchise.
Correct. It's like the coolest part.
And after all these years, finally someone gets
The boulder finally
over?
got one.
Yeah, I don't need like the 11-minute. You got a theme park blog and you're explaining it to me. Where is
how are
just
they going to make
the
their money,
thing?
C-Lane?
You won't believe what happens.
All right, let me see if this,
Okay.
and maybe you could hear that. I don't even know if we should play the audio for
Yeah.
it, but let's.
Maybe not.
All right, you see the boulder about to come down.
It's a good angle, too.
It's not the angle I like, but it's good enough.
Here it comes.
So the boulder
rolls off the track, and a hero comes up to save everybody, and
then bonked.
Oh my God!
I mean, if you ever seen someone get hit in the face with a giant ball, there was no stopping his fall. He just went from straight up 90 degrees to 180.
And as far as like removing the magic from stuff, I kind of know, right? Watching this show that it's not a real heavy boulder. But watching it bounce like a giant, dodgeball.
Yeah, and that still hurt, clearly.
Yes. Oh, my gosh, it knocked that guy out.
But if it wasn't for his face stopping that boulder, it probably would have hurt some audience.
Big lawsuit.
It would have been right into the crowd. Kind of would have been fun. I would have liked to catch that.
He's a hero to Disney. He hit the ground so hard.
I'm going to put it on See It Now.
Disney says, we're focused on supporting our cast member who is recovering. Safety is at the heart of what we do, and that element of the show will be modified. And after that, they canceled a few shows, and now the boulder is not there at the moment.
There's just no boulder?
Yeah, what do they run from?
Ideas.
Oh,
dangerous ideas.
That's what they've done, yeah.
That is correct. We go now to Jupiter, where a bizarre dispute ended in a warning shot being fired after an argument over a dog that died eating a sex toy.
Oh, that was a lot in one sentence.
There's a lot going on here.
Can you read it again? I mean,
a heated argument over a dog's bizarre death after reportedly swallowing a sex toy ended with a shot being fired and an arrest, according to Jupiter Police.
A lot going on.
The Jupiter Police Department said that Bo Stewart Grant, big name, 46, was arrested on December 30th at his home and is facing aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and discharging a firearm in public, both felonies. The victim told officers he had been living at Grant's home for about 2 months, and according to a probable cause affidavit, the two men began arguing over several issues, including the victim's claim that his dog died after eating a sex toy, something he blamed on Grant. They don't tell you what kind of sex toy.
Is it remote control?
It's saying after eating.
We
but
don't know.
He didn't
The dog's dead.
Choked. So
yeah, it might have just sharp plastic bits or something.
I
sharp plastic bits.
Not sure
Once
what
it's
sex
chewed
toys
up,
you have in your nightstand.
Oh, don't worry about me. Worry about this dog that's dead.
Rest in peace.
Hey, babe, I just went to the store and I brought home sharp plastic bits.
We're gonna have a good night.
Oh yeah.
During the argument, the dispute escalated, and the victim said Grant went inside, retrieved his firearm, stepped outside, raised the gun, fired a single shot into the air, allegedly saying, "You better get out of here." The victim then left, called police, and received a text from Grant saying, "Sorry for the warning shot, but how you're handling this is not okay."
Maybe switch that around.
I'm sorry for shooting my gun, but this is not cool, bro.
Yeah, nice
not
text
cool.
first, then warning shot. But who am I to say?
What are you going to do? When questioned by police, Grant initially denied the shooting, but later admitted to firing a single shot to, quote, scare the victim after being confronted with the text message evidence. Officers recovered a spent .40 caliber shell casing in the driveway, and Grant was booked at the Jupiter Police Department and later transferred to Palm Beach County Jail.
Are you okay?
That story was a lot. Let's have
a lot to unwrap.
Let's have a more chill story here.
Need a little palate cleanser?
Yes.
Okay.
Here you go.
There you go.
An Ocala man is suing Outback Steakhouse after a trip to the restaurant's bathroom took an unfortunate turn. The lawsuit says the man, identified as Michael Green, I guess we're just saying his name, visited one of the chain's restaurants along Southwest College Road in Ocala back in March. At the time, Green went to use the restroom, but while he was seated on the toilet in the handicap stall, the toilet, quote, suddenly shattered and collapsed beneath him.
Oh, owie. Talk about shards.
Exactly. As a result, the lawsuit alleges Green suffered severe bodily injury, and he is seeking over $50,000 in damages.
Well, yeah, $50,000. I mean, that's
song for that.
It's not a lot for falling on a sharp toilet. But.
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.
What was this from?
Viral video called "Sitting on the Toilet."
That was on Tosh.0 back in the day.
Okay.
I never get to use it. So
I miss
thank you.
Tosh.0.
Yeah, it was a good show.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're going to like this. We go to Lake City, Florida, where a Florida man tried only to cover up his face and then rob a meat market in the nude. According to Lake City Police Department, officers were called to BJ's Meat Market.
What website's this from?
Fox 35. There you go.
Love you, Fox 35.
I have it on CBS 12, too.
BJ's Meat Market on Main Boulevard shortly before 9 p.m. on December 23rd to investigate a reported robbery. Employees told detectives that the suspect was completely nude except for a face covering. Police reviewed surveillance video and said Kobe Watkins left
how'd
a trail.
they identify him then?
Penis. Police reviewed surveillance video and said Kobe Watkins left a trail of clothing and other evidence along his route of travel. Watkins, they got him. He was taken for medical evaluation.
Penis. There's Kobe right there, unmasked.
Yep. And
You
clothes.
think he's still naked?
No, he's got. You can tell
on.
he's got a shirt on there.
He was taken for medical evaluation before being booked into the detention center. He's being charged with robbery with a weapon, exposure of sexual organs, and grand theft and criminal mischief. And usually those don't all go together, but here we are.
Wait, were there people there, like witnesses? Like if you were to break into an empty store and rob it, and you were naked, are you still getting the exposure charge?
Great question. Put it on the Mo list, please.
I think there were some employees there, and that's probably where that's coming from. We go to Polk County. According to Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd, funny guy.
Yep.
Funny guy.
Lots of sound clips from that
There's
guy.
some good quotes from him in this story. According to him, Matthew Zaccarino of Altamont Springs was sitting in a vehicle by himself at a construction site last month. When deputies approached him, they said he was wearing a red lace bra with prosthetic silicone breasts. Grady Judd said, quote, "Then we notice he's wearing a G-string showing off the boys. You know what I mean?"
Oh, so they were sticking out?
Yeah, in his G-string.
Ladies' underwear.
Judd went on to explain that it's hard to know how dangerous these situations are going to be because under the prosthetic breasts, deputies found a gun.
Oh,
interesting. Yeah.
They didn't think that one of the boobs looked a little off.
A
little gun-shaped boob, no biggie. The sheriff said that Zaccarino claimed he was going to a costume party, but when deputies asked where the party was,
like
they said he stopped
It
talking.
is. Machine gun jubblies. How did I miss those?
Yeah, baby.
Exactly. Judd continues. Good Lord.
Oh, great movie.
Okay, let me get through this story.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about it. Go ahead.
Judd continues.
Welcome to our show. We do this all the time.
You're doing great.
Can you imagine? He's mad at us for trying to find out why he's wearing lace bras with guns and G-strings or G-somethings. It was ugly. It was so ugly. Exact quote. Zaccarino was charged with armed trespassing with a firearm, loitering or prowling, and resisting without violence. And a fun one. We go to the license plates that were deemed too obscene for Florida in 2025.
Okay.
Am I doing the thing?
At least, no, not yet. At least the ones I can safely read. We have 06 Ho, Oh Hell No, 0 MY to FYM, On My Way to.
That's not allowed?
Apparently not.
OS,
Neighbor? Man?
Mom.
Oh.
There you go. 0 SH1T,
Okay.
1 FSTMF, 2 Boner. I want to meet the guy that wanted 2 Boner. Sup Bitches, spelled with a 5 for the S.
Fun.
69 LOL 69. Badass, spelled with an 8 for the B. Just straight up the word assault, which, good luck. Bang Bus, where the A is 4 and the S is a 5.
No, why can't you have assault?
Oh, it's not a bus.
And it sounds aggressive.
Sure.
BGDCK. You can figure that one out.
Right.
Bitchin' 91. Bitch, please. D3Z nuts.
Okay.
Just the word erect. No numbers at all.
An attempt was made.
Creative.
They're like, erect. FUHOA.
Oh, Sabrina, you got denied?
Yeah, big time.
Ho life.
That one too.
Sabrina, damn it.
Hawk Tua, but it's H4WK2UH.
Hey, y'all fun suckers over there.
Hell Nor. I don't know why. Australian.
They must, yeah. Damn it.
Kill 666. Murger with a G.
Murger.
No rubber.
Cool.
Pizza Ho. P-NAS. Just the word slut. And Teabagger.
Good.
And Zoom MF. And finally,
Maybe next year.
to wrap up this week in Florida.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
As it turns out.
No way.
You're going to love this. As it turns out, Jennifer Lopez owns a house in Miami. And that is this week in Florida.
Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
Excellent job doing This Week in Florida. 10 out of 10. Would have you do it again. That was
Pizza slut.
Every time we read those roundups of the license plates, I always think of like a couple that I've seen that how did they make it through that particular discretion, because
people had fun back then.
Because I've seen one that says FUBAR, which I don't know why you'd ever want to drive a motor vehicle with a license plate that says that you would be effed up beyond all recognition.
Damn right.
One that says SHTZSIK or something like that, which seems
I'm having
like
a hard time saying this in my head. I'm sorry.
And then our friend just sent us one that made the cut. MF Forever. MF for EVER.
Aw,
so good for them.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well done, bud.
Thank you. Good job, Josh, this week in Florida. And we got so much more to get to. Jury duty's coming up in a little bit. Got an update on some stories we've talked about throughout. Actually, one of them's seems like it's not that old, but 2 years ago that kind of jump-started all this plane business that we've been talking about as of recent. And we got to talk about the man with the smallest penis.
Let's go,
I
baby.
teased it earlier, and I totally forgot about This Week in Florida. And we got to get to that as we move on with a Friday show. All that plus your dispatches, you can send them in to thenewsjunkie.com. Those are coming up next on The News Junkie.
It's like a text message with your voice. The TalkBack feature on the free iHeartRadio app. Follow Real Radio 104.1, tap the microphone, and speak.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Emergency crews are still on the roadways clearing up that crash where State Road 46 meets County Road 435. The traffic lights are working incorrectly where Winter Garden Vineland Road meets Palm Parkway. Use that intersection as a four-way stop. It's still stop and go once you get off Florida's Turnpike to I-75 northbound. On I-4, you won't be expecting any problems affecting your ride, but if you do see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. So I went to the doctor 2 weeks ago, and my doctor said, what have you been doing different? Because all your numbers are better than they've ever been. And I told her that I had Valium. What is Valium? Valium helps you understand what you should be eating for your body right now. It really is a great, great test, easy to do, and I think everyone should give it a try. If you're making new changes for the new year, Valium, try it. It's spelled V as in victory, IOME.com, Valium.com. Tell them Russ and the Monster sent you.
The one and only Monster Jam. See the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks, like Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Sparkle Smash, and more. Only at Monster Jam. Brought to you by the Original Super Glue. Buy qualifying Original Super Glue products and save 20% on ticket face value. Offer available participating tools, Ace Hardware stores. See stores for details. Come into Camping World Stadium this Saturday. Lock in your seats today at monsterjam.com.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/freeforever to learn more. I used to talk about the weather as small talk. Now I talk about McValue deal days at McDonald's. A 99-cent select breakfast sandwich on Mondays? I'm chit-chatting about it. A sausage McGriddles to start my week? Catch me yapping all day, dude. I'm not even mad about it. You want the deals? You need the app. Wake up with a delicious breakfast sandwich only in the app. These deals will definitely give you something to talk about. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Valid Mondays in January and February. Participating McDonald's. Valid once per day. Must opt into rewards.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Eligibility and results may vary. If you're an Orlando area resident looking for a great dentist, complete dental care is waiting at Sage Dental. At Sage Dental, our caring team of dentists, specialists, and oral surgeons use the latest innovation and minimally invasive techniques for less discomfort and faster healing. From routine cleanings to advanced procedures like implants, oral surgery, restorations, or custom dentures, Sage Dental is your all-in-one dental home. No more running around town. We do it all right in our offices. We even create beautiful, long-lasting crowns the very same day. And for those on Medicare, Sage Dental can help you understand your benefits and make your care as simple as possible. Medicare and most insurance plans accepted. No insurance? Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on your care. To schedule an appointment, call 800-341-6644. 800-341-6644. That's 800-341-6644.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
New year, new goals. And in this economy, a better money plan is more necessary than ever. I am Matt.
And I'm Joel.
We are from the How to Money podcast. And every week we help you to spend smarter, save more, and to make sense of what's going on out there.
If you want 2026 to be the year you finally feel in control of your money, we're here to give you the tools and advice to help you make it happen. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search How to Money, and listen now.
For all your plumbing needs, go to modernpi.com.
Your front row seat to the most viral stories in the world. This is the News Junkie.
Up on the News Junkie app, you have been, I keep saying app, on the newsjunkie.com, you've been telling us what you think about some of the things we've been talking about today.
Much appreciate.
I definitely appreciate it. And I've teased this guy a couple times.
Why are you teasing him?
I mean, a lot of people probably tease this guy. Because this poor fella, Michael Phillips of North Carolina, he was unaware growing up that he had a medical condition where his penis is significantly smaller than the average size penis. And he has
what boys have down in front.
He's not much of for him. But he has gone on. I don't know why he decided to go overseas. Maybe he lives in the UK, but it says he's from North Carolina.
Maybe he's bigger over there.
No, he's not.
Their health insurance is much easier as far as penis
like
enlargement?
stretches and stuff.
For you, I will.
But and the guy went straight on TV to talk about his really tiny wang. So let's listen into what he's got to say.
Welcome back, Nathan here at This Morning. We've never shied away from tackling real life matters. And today,
good for you.
We're talking about what might be the last taboo.
With the average UK penis size around 5.2 inches, our next guest
All right, ready? They have on the graphics. They have prepared for you what the average penis size is, 5.2 inches in the UK.
That's generous.
And then wait till you see what his is.
Is up to just 0.38 inches for comparison.
Less than half an inch. It says he has less than half an inch for a penis.
I think
sucks.
that lady wrestler China had a bigger one.
It's funny you should mention
regular berries.
That would be weird.
I don't know. Maybe he gets into that because it does say like
that's the only thing he's getting into.
It says like he has to sit to pee. He cannot do anything
You guys sit
else.
to pee.
When I don't feel like standing, but not. I do it because I want to, not because I have to. This guy has to.
And that's about the size of garden pea.
Yeah, 38.
Oh my God, that was awful. Did you hear
What
that?
did she say?
The size of a garden pea.
Why
compare it?
I have a list of things that it's the size of. We can get to in a second here.
8 inches for comparison. That's about the size of garden pea.
Yeah, 38-year-old Michael Phillips was medically diagnosed with a...
Look how sad this guy is. You just set him up with the whole garden pea comparison, and he's just sitting there. He's got some tattoos. He's not the worst looking guy, but I mean...
Why did you volunteer yourself for
He
this?
looks like young Steve Wozniak.
Kind of.
Micropenis in 2024, which he believes could well be the smallest in the world.
I
It's left him
never want
unable
my
to
face to be on
intimate.
TV while
He's
some
even
guy's
had to
saying
try
micropenis.
fat injections to see if that can help.
But while they proved unsuccessful, Michael wants to help other men feel better about their own bodies.
So I talked over that. They said that he has tried fat injections to help out the size of his member, and I don't know where the fat went, but it didn't go where he wanted it to. So let's find.
He's here now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much. We've been talking about this, and it's so
We've been talking about your
important that you're
penis.
here and you're sitting on the couch and you're prepared to talk about it. Why is it so important to you? Well,
I guess because it should be known that it's a medical condition that can cause it, and that if more people realized that it was a condition.
What's wrong, Sabrina?
Carpet matching the drapes much?
Saying he's got a small personality.
Bet. Just a bit.
Hopefully he has a big car.
Condition when they're younger, that they could be taken and seen by a doctor and hopefully get treatment that would actually provide some level of help.
Because by the time
He sounds kind of like what was that Netflix docuseries? No, he does sound boring. He doesn't sound. It sounds like having a micropenis is the only thing this guy has going for him, which is just the worst luck. But
They're talking to him like he's a toddler.
Yeah.
And I think toddlers.
they're like, oh, look at little baby penis guy, and go ahead. And but no, he said, what was the Netflix docuseries?
Where the guy went around the world to make his penis bigger?
No. The way he talks, he sounds like one of the guys that was in that backwoods community where
The wild whites of the West Virginian.
no, he murdered somebody and then burned the body and the
Murder. Come on, wrestling. He loves wrestling.
Yeah, he was super into wrestling.
It was
And
Making a Murderer.
Making
Stephen
a Murderer.
Avery.
Yes, he sounds like Stephen Avery or Stephen Avery's brother when he talks. He's just got that kind of. Just want to make sure that people know that they could see a doctor if they got a really tiny penis.
He got diagnosed and you actually spoke to a medical professional. They explained, unfortunately, it's too late for them to help with any medical intervention, wasn't it?
Worst news.
How did that make you feel when you found that out?
It didn't make me feel very good because that was one of the main reasons why I went to the doctor to see if there was anything I could do to make it bigger.
No way.
But what is available doesn't really provide much.
It's so difficult as well, I think, because it's kind of the moment that you discover that, and knowledge is power, and then you can go and get some help. When did you first start to realise that you had a really small penis?
I would say probably around high school.
Oh, Jesus.
And dealing with girlfriends and stuff like that. But I was always under the belief that maybe I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Maybe one day it'll get normal size.
You're not, puppet.
So you're waiting.
I feel like she's
Swing
trying
and a miss, brother.
She's trying not to laugh. She has to be.
One of the people on this show that they corresponded with later
Oh,
was
they meant the one we are on right now.
No. One of the people, not that we've seen in this video, not that are sitting on the couch, but later they talked to somebody who's a regular on this morning show overseas, whose name is Lorraine something. They were coming at this woman because she was laughing at the micropenis guy. And they were like, how dare you? That is so unprofessional to laugh at this guy's micropenis. He's 38 years old. He says that he was recently diagnosed. So he figured out in high school, and he thought late bloomer, nature will run its course, and eventually I'll have a nice big penis. But no, it didn't happen, and he just got diagnosed with having this micropenis. 0.38 inches is like fascinatingly small. It's ridiculous. It's if you wanted to compare it to a few things, more than just a garden pea.
Tell us more.
You okay there?
No.
What's wrong?
I'm joking.
Okay.
Something he's never heard.
I was just gonna say. The items that are surprisingly close to being 0.38 inches include the diameter of a standard wooden pencil, a AA battery terminal button, which is the raised nub.
Just that part?
Small headphone jack plug, the housing, not the tip. The width of a USB-C connector, a small marble, or a standard coffee stir straw.
Oh, my God.
And then...
That's so depressing.
Get great at oral or something. Also, this is my voice now for the rest of the show.
Okay, good. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a green pepper lodged in my...
A green pepper?
Which is bigger than that guy's penis.
It is. When I told ChatGPT why I was asking for these comparisons, it said, let's talk about this carefully and medically, not jokingly or sensationally. Too late for that. In medicine, a micropenis is defined as a stretch length that is more than 2.5 standard deviations below the average for age.
How many people in... Oh, my God. It's getting worse.
You need some water?
You need water.
You're right. Yeah, you got him.
How often do people... You know what? Josh, can you ask him how often people have this? Or, like, what are the stats when it comes to...
How often
men
do people?
population?
What are the stats when it comes to micropeni?
It says in medical literature, adult penises under 1 inch are virtually unheard of outside of severe congenital disorders, intersex conditions, major trauma, surgical loss, or what ChatGPT thinks is the most likely culprit: incorrect measurement. And ChatGPT basically saying if someone claims they have a 0.38 inch diagnosis, it's almost certainly inaccurate or misunderstood.
Calling this guy a liar?
ChatGPT is calling him a liar. Says most likely explanation: he meant 3.8 inches. Very common decimal mistake. He measured incorrectly. Not stretch, measuring only visible tissue, cold state, etc. He misunderstood his doctor, or he is exaggerating for shock value, which is unfortunately common online. This guy doesn't look like he's the shock value type. This guy looks like a sad sack who's all sack.
Waiting for puberty to have an impact, and that was going to happen.
And then it never did. Just never did.
It just never did. Did you speak to your parents about it?
No, I'm adopted.
Okay.
And I didn't.
What, the adopted parents don't count as his parents?
Well, I think...
Because his adopted dad was perfectly fine.
If he tracks down his biological dad and he finds out it's like it runs in the family.
Oh, if it runs in the family, how does he have a biological dad?
Yes.
Hey.
This guy... This guy's had problems, you know...
Doesn't testosterone, wouldn't that fix that?
If it would have, this wouldn't have been the time. Like that's, I guess.
Oh, get great at oral sex, bud. We don't have to go on the UK TV show for it.
What his doctor said. Well, he's on the UK TV show because he wants to raise awareness about his condition.
I wouldn't.
And I would just keep that to myself. Maybe just get good at the thing that you said. Do the thing that Sabrina said. Not go on TV because that is. I guess he doesn't look like he's got. Let's see if there's.
I was adopted.
Have a lot going for him. Let's see if there's one more thing in here. Come on.
Maybe
really talk to them about stuff.
So you
like
didn't have a chance to share that with somebody that would have known you as well. What sort of impact did that have on you then, Michael, as a teenager and in your 20s when everybody's out there, all your mates are out there and they're meeting other people and they're exploring life and sexuality?
Just more like keeping it to myself. Like as I was younger and teen 20s and stuff like that. I tried to like keep it to myself. I was always like single, Even though I had friends, they probably wondered why I wasn't dating, and I just didn't want to go through that.
Well, keeping it to yourself.
Thank you for your transparency.
Yeah.
I guess.
Poor
So,
guy.
if you have the opportunity, would you look at this guy's penis?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll Google image it right now.
I want to know if he's being truthful about it.
you want him
Also-
to put it next to a ruler?
Ask the lady in your life, or even if that's not a lover, just a lady friend of yours. Everyone. Like I would say 2 out of 5 women have encountered a micropenis.
I have a very good friend that has dated a guy that had one.
I'm sure they have a great personality.
It's a great story for her. So we'll find out.
But, don't let that stop you from dating or whatever, guys.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
there's a couple of micropeens that listen to the show, I'm sure.
Well, poor Michael Phillips
Statistically.
with the micropenis. We got Moses DeWitt coming in, and we're going to find a place for him to hang out with us and answer some of our questions that we have accrued over the past week or so. And your dispatches are coming up on the show. All that and more is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio is.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Try it with Angel. Try it with Angel.
What? You know what? So uncomfortable. I want to let you know. I appreciate a lot of things that you do. I love you, man. Yeah, you're the man, dude.
That's all you got.
I got goosebumps. I hate it.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
This is Chris Broussard. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Discover.
The college football playoff championship matchup, it'll be set tonight when Indiana meets Oregon in the Peach Bowl. Winner there gets Miami in the title game. Magic will try to get back in the win column. They'll host Philadelphia. Orlando's alternated wins and losses over their past 12 games. And over to college basketball, it'll roll on tomorrow when Florida hosts number 22 Tennessee and Florida State entertains NC State. I'm Scott Davidson.
Guess what? Discover's accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. You heard right, 99%. If you don't think so, maybe it's time to face facts. You're stuck in the past. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report, learn more at discover.com/creditcard.
Planet Fitness has everything you need to start strong, so you can give everything you've got. From plate-loaded strength equipment and functional training areas to treadmills, stair climbers, and free weights. Our equipment is best in class, and our clubs are right around the corner, so you can make this your strongest year yet. Join the club today and save $28 or more when you join for $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, January 9th.
Planet Fitness is the official fitness center of the Orlando Magic and Orlando Solar Bears.
See club for details.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Guys, you know what? If your T is low, you got low testosterone, it's time to get your edge back with Red Mountain Weight Loss. And if you get Red Mountain Weight Loss and get on testosterone therapy, they're going to give you 1 month of a GLP-1 weight loss medication for absolutely free. That's a $299 value. Hey, man, it's worth it. If you're getting older, it doesn't mean that you got to, feel old. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go and it'll have you feeling like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle and, less effort in the gym. You're going to feel better. You're going to sleep better and you're going to love a little bit better, if you know what I mean. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer and you're going to look better and you're going to lose weight. And remember, you get a combo of testosterone and a GLP-1. It will burn that belly fat and you're going to get ripped. So this month, get your free GLP-1 medication, a $299 value when you start testosterone therapy only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your video appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain.
The new year means new resolutions, not just for your body, but for your finances as well. Did you know that financial health is directly related to your identity protection? This is why you need LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back. Resolve to make your identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with a promo code BECK. Terms apply.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/Mike.
Jack here, and I'm using Viome to understand my body better. Viome is an easy, at-home gut health test. No lab visit, no doctor's office. I sent away the test, and a short time later, I had my personalized results that blew me away. The test shows what is happening inside my body right now. This is science-backed guidance showing me what foods I should be eating, what foods I should avoid, and what is a superfood for my body. They also recommend custom-formulated supplements and biotics made uniquely for me. You can do it too. Get started at Viome.com. That's V as in Victor, IOME, Viome.com.
Introducing the IHOP Value Menu. All your breakfast favorites like pancakes, eggs, bacon, or French toast are just $6 every day. Get a big, filling sit-down breakfast for only $6. Go to your happy plates with the $6 IHOP Value Menu. Available every day at IHOP.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Like a car crash, you can't stop listening to. This is the News Junkie.
We've got a special guest, so we might as well get right into it. Let's do jury duty.
Court is now in session, so put your phone down and pay attention before we call the bailiff over to whip your ass. You're now on jury duty with the News Junkie.
And let's welcome Moses DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm. Hello, JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go, Just Call Mo. What's happening, buddy?
How you doing?
Mo, it's
good.
nice to see ya.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Nice to have a guest in here.
Didn't even give him a chair, huh?
Doesn't always happen. I mean, I didn't know where a chair that goes up this
Let him
high would
sit on
be.
your lap.
He said he was going to sit on Fowler's lap. I thought
he did say that.
Yeah. Then you threatened to sue me for sexual harassment.
Oh.
Who would be his lawyer?
Me.
Wait, he can sue you even though Josh is the one giving you a massage?
What?
I don't know what's going on here.
I'll kiss your neck too.
Well, we thank you for coming in, buddy. It's good to see you. How were your holidays? How was your break?
Yeah, they're good. Went over to the Bahamas for a little bit, and then went up to Utah for a little bit.
I think there was some point at which I was texting with Sean because I was bored and tracking his cruise ship that he was about 5-ish miles off the coast of Hopetown where you were. I was like, oh, man, I wonder if you texted Moses he could go to the beach and wave. You know?
I'm a little offended he didn't say hello.
He said
waved.
He said he was texting with you that day, and I was like, buddy, you guys were probably like just right there, right close to each other, but
could have launched a can with a string.
Not connected. You could have flown a drone out there and dropped him some goodies.
Yeah,
any number of things.
Just 2 ships passing in the night.
How's old Hopetown?
It's still there.
Yeah,
I haven't been there in a while, actually.
Good. Yeah, I know. I feel like you hadn't. I haven't heard you talking about going there.
I'm still on the community bulletin board Facebook group.
There's a lot of angry old people on that one.
I get so mad.
I think that's how I found out that what's his face died. The old bartender that did all the singing.
Oh, Gary.
Scrubs.
Gary, the guy from Scrubs. Rest in peace, Gary. He was a fun dude. Well, we do have some questions to ask you. It is jury duty, and it's brought to you by the DeWitt Law Firm. If you're injured on the go, you just call Mo. You call 1-800-CALL-MO or justcallmo.com. And you guys are still giving away a cruise, I believe.
Yeah.
If you sign up as a VIP, justcallmo.com/VIP.
Yes, sir.
All right. I nailed it. Look at that.
And thank you for letting us borrow Josh.
Yeah. Josh was the one that nailed that yesterday. He had it all right up there in the noggin.
I'll get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Done one thing right this week.
We had
that's my one for the year.
Yep.
We have a handful of questions that we accrued over the week. One of them is about this thing with Grok, and this came up today in my stories. but we had people are now using Grok to make these images of people that they didn't consent to.
Okay.
And I know that at least in Florida and a handful of other states, they've made laws saying that you cannot use AI or use computer generation to make a nude image of a recognizable person, against their will. That sort of deep fake technology. But some of these were just like, hey, it's some random girl posting at a party, and they'll be like, Grok put her in a bikini. Grok, put her in something lacy or something. If it's not pornography, is there still some legal ramification, or for the victim here, legal protection for people using AI to alter images that people post on social media?
I mean, depending what they do, it could possibly fall under cyber stalking, which can be difficult to prove. But I think, again, it's one of those situations where, technology moves faster than the law. And so Correct. At this point, there's probably not a whole lot you can do unless it's falling under one of the existing statutes. Now, could there possibly be something down the road that addresses this? Of course, sure. Could there be a requirement if it's made with AI to have proper disclosures and things like that? Yes, but at this point in time, we don't really have that.
Right.
If it falls under something where it's defamatory or something like that, then maybe there's grounds for a lawsuit.
But Josh Fowler posting himself out at a bar, and I say Grok put him in a bikini. That's not defamatory necessarily. It's just a goofy picture.
Sexy.
He might not want it, though.
Isn't it salacious of some sort? Like, wait, what if he didn't want to be seen in that way? Is that not grounds for some sort of defamation?
Well, I mean, you could make the argument that he owns the rights to his
nipples.
likeness, right, and his nipples, specifically his nipples.
So, like, public
I thought
facing.
Melissa owned the right to his nipples.
Wait, what?
Only on days that end in Y.
Public facing people, they have less of a chance when it comes to putting them in bikinis.
Yeah, they do. But I mean, you can always make the argument you own your likeness. If they're illegally profiting off that likeness or putting your likeness out there, you could ask for it to be removed. But I think eventually we will see some sort of law or statute come out to address these kinds of situations with AI.
The story that I read from Bloomberg last night when I was doing research for the show said Grok AI, which is the one on X, the Elon Musk AI, has generated thousands of undressed images per hour on X. The scale of deepfakes is unprecedented, with Grok generating about 6,700 images every hour that were identified as sexually suggestive or nudifying, compared to other AIs, which only do about 79 nudes per hour on other top websites.
Challenge accepted.
Victims targeted by deepfakes have reported the images to X, but receive little to no response, and the images remain live. Some victims saying that blocking Grok or reporting the images does not work to stop the non-consensual content. But it is, to be fair, when it is a nude image, it's now illegal.
Yeah, when it's nude, it's now illegal. That's fairly straightforward. It's sort of these more salacious images that we don't really know about yet.
Got it. Another thing we talked about at the very beginning of the week, obviously the raid on Venezuela and the taking over of, or just the capture of Nicolas Maduro. And there were some people, or one particular person, that made a lot of money on Polymarket about whether or not we would invade Venezuela before the end of January. Seeming like, hey, it could be very possible that this person knows something and use Polymarket to make a profit off of it. Now, in the stock market, that would be insider trading, and it would be very illegal, and you would spend a Martha Stewart amount of time in jail, or maybe longer than that because you're not Martha Stewart. When these betting sites like Polymarket or Kalshi are used for stuff like this, is there a version of insider trading that applies to those? Or since they call it a market where you're buying shares, is that insider trading?
So, I mean, I don't know where these places are based or if they're U.S. based or regulated, but typically if you have sort of any sort of insider information, whether it's, you work for the government in this case, or you work for a sports team and you have some special information, that can still be considered fraud if you're placing these bets and profiting on that insider information. So there may not be a specific law like with the SEC, with stocks and things like that, but it can still be considered fraud. I think we saw that a little bit with the recent gambling scandal, the poker scandal and the gambling scandal that came out at the same time.
Too, right?
So, in the case of fraud, who would be the victim?
Well, I mean, ultimately,
who's bringing the lawsuit? Is it Polymarket or Kalshi?
Yeah, exactly. So they would basically bring a lawsuit saying we're not paying you, and then they may countersue on the other side saying, hey, you utilized insider information to place this bet, so the agreement is basically void. There was another thing. It's not in this pile, but we were talking about insurance companies. And there was, we were talking about Kalshi not wanting to pay you. And often the people who want to do their job the least are the people whose job it is to pay out money. Casinos, lottery, insurance companies. Josh Fowler. They want to find any excuse not to give you the money they owe because, their business is to try and do as little of the paying out of the money as possible. Now, that being said, Geico, they said they're gonna pay these people, but they almost tried to not pay out this guy who was in an accident because he didn't have his 2 young children claimed on his insurance. Even though they're too young to drive, they say that when he filled out his information, he didn't put them as members of the household. Is that a common loophole for insurance companies to say, like, hey, you signed this paperwork and you said you and your wife, the people that drive your cars, are the only ones that live here. You didn't say you had any kids. So even though the kids weren't hurt in the accident, they weren't affected, everybody was fine, we're not going to pay out any of the damages because you didn't tell us you had kids. Yeah, it's actually fairly common. So when you fill out an insurance application, one of the things they ask you is everybody who lives in your household. And if you fail to disclose that, or if it changes in the future, which is what more commonly happens, and you don't remember to disclose that later, they can use that as a basis for denial. I mean, I think we talked about this before, too. The other one is when you get married. Yes. If you get married, your insurance rates actually go down quite a bit. But a lot of people forget to tell their insurance company that. So any major life event, you really should be updating your insurance policy with that information. But most people obviously just don't even think about that. But, most people say what my wife said. I said, is Jackson on our insurance policy? And she goes, to drive? And I said, yes. And she said, no, he doesn't often drive. Which is, it's a fair answer. But if you've had one too many drinks and he needs to, step in, he can do that with proper insurance. He's not getting insured for that just yet. But I do have 2 things on the to-do list. One of those, don't get in an accident on the way home. And the second one, call my insurance broker. Because that's not something that everybody thinks of, especially if you negotiated the insurance before you had the baby. Those are things you kind of need to add to your plan so you're on the up and up. And, thank you for coming in, man. Thanks for keeping me company in my booth here. It's quite cozy in here. It's a little weird. Yeah, it's
you are the only person that has done that.
Yeah, I don't think I haven't used that microphone before. So good. It sounds all right.
Thanks so much for coming in, as they say.
Injured on the go, just call Mo. If you want to win that cruise, justcallmo.com/VIP. You become a Just Call Mo VIP, and you could find yourself on the open seas on Mo DeWitt's dime. Moses, thank you for coming. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys next week. All right, Moses DeWitt. More of your dispatches are coming as we round out the show. The Power Hour is up next on the News Junkie.
It's like a text message with your voice. The TalkBack feature on the free iHeartRadio app. Follow Real Radio 104.1, tap the microphone, and speak.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Emergency crews are still on the roadways clearing up that crash where State Road 46 meets County Road 435. The traffic lights are working incorrectly where Winter Garden Vineland Road meets Palm Parkway. Use that intersection as a 4-way stop. It's still stop and go once you get off Florida's Turnpike to I-75 northbound. On I-4, you won't be expecting any problems affecting your ride, but if you do see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Member Week is here for pros at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off hundreds of items, plus earn 5 times points on an eligible purchase. Now through January 14th. Point boosters subject to exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. The new year just got a lot more affordable. With recent Federal Reserve rate cuts, interest rates are coming down as low as 0% APR. If you've been waiting to upgrade, now's the time. Greenway has financing options designed to take advantage of today's lower rates. Even if you have less than perfect credit. See what's available now at greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
With approved credit. Offers expire 2/5/26.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine.
If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In Office Orlando.
The real story in lab-grown diamonds is the outrageous markups other jewelers are charging for them.
That's Brian Stamey, Vice President of International Diamond Center.
Jewelry stores are marking up lab-grown diamonds as much as 800%. It's insane.
So instead of continuing to see customers overpay, IDC is changing the game.
For our customers, we have secured direct access to a wholesaler of fine quality lab-grown diamonds. Every size, every shape. IDC will facilitate the purchase at wholesale pricing directly from the grower. Look, we will always stand behind natural diamonds. But if a customer wants a lab-grown option, we can at least make sure they aren't being price gouged.
International Diamond Center.
For over 4 decades, IDC has stood for one thing above all, protecting our customers. No games, no inflated prices, just the diamond you want at the fair price you deserve.
So don't overpay. If you want a lab-grown diamond, come to IDC and save thousands. International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Mullet, Millennia, and Waterford Lakes. Online, shopidc.com.
My uncle had a Maytag washer that ran for 37 years. Never broke, not once. His motto was buy it once, cry once, and never worry again. So when I started A1 Garage Door Service, I thought about my uncle's Maytag. And I thought about you, my clients. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of A1 Garage Door Service. I built something that no other garage door company can offer, the Max Life Spring System. The average garage door spring only lasts about 10,000 cycles. That's only 3 to 5 years. We engineered springs that last up to a lifetime, over 100,000 cycles. That's 30 plus years at a minimum. And the best part, the Max Life Spring is almost the same price as the standard springs most companies use. Buy once and never worry again. From garage door repairs to upgrades, call A1 Garage Door Service today or schedule online at a1garage.com. Buy once and never worry again.
A1garage.com. A1 from day one.
Well, historic utility rate hikes are coming, the biggest in U.S. history, but you can fight back with Solar Source. Whole home solar from just $89 a month with no money down. Guaranteed performance and maintenance included. I love my solar panels. They've been saving me money for years. Now you can get on board with solar and save up to 40% on your power bill immediately. And you can get exclusive savings when you tell them Jack from Real Radio sent you. Visit solarsource.com/monsters or call now and lock in your rate before energy prices rise.
Life doesn't move in straight lines anymore. We eat in mismatched bowls with podcasts playing, with kids negotiating broccoli terms like lawyers. And that's still mealtime. Marley Spoon is built for that kind of life, where dinner starts from scratch, warms up fast, or comes straight out of the pack. Busy and beautifully real. Marley Spoon adapts so you don't have to. Refresh your routine at marleyspoon.com/offer/radio for up to 25 free meals, plus free delivery on your first order. Marley Spoon, meals reimagined for real life.
Now that a new year is here, start 2026 by showing your gratitude. iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose, celebrating the incredible impact of public school educators. Nominate an outstanding teacher in your life who's gone above and beyond for their students to be among the winners of $5,000 to stock their classroom. Teachers give their time, money, and hearts to help students succeed. Help us say thank you to the educators shaping our future. Get all the info and nominate a teacher who goes the extra mile today at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. It's a new year, and you're motivated, right? Motivated to get in shape, motivated to do better. Do this. Get that heart scan we've been talking about. It's a free heart scan. You know, you just give them a call. A few minimum requirements, but it's something that you can do and find out how your heart is. Now, if it's all good, you have peace of mind. That's awesome news. If you have blockage, you can have it taken care of, and so many of our listeners have gone and found out they had blockage, and it saved their lives. Take care of it now. Give them a call. Pick up your cell phone, dial #2 250. Say the words free heart scan. You'll be connected in seconds. Life Imaging FLA. They're great partners of ours. You know, I send people there also to get cancer screening. My sister went, and when she went, it was stage 4 cancer, and it was too late. We want to send people and catch cancer early and help save lives. It's Life Imaging FLA. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan. You'll be connected in seconds. Make sure you tell them that Russ Rollins and the Monster sent you.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station guaranteed human. Broadcasting live from the world's most dysfunctional think tank. This is the News Junkie.
Friday, friends. Thanks for hanging out with us. The weekend is here.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you. You guys are doing great. Fantastic.
I know. Thanks.
Just exceptional work.
You know what I miss? Singing that intro.
Singing what?
When we acapella the intro.
You know, I don't know to take this well or to be slightly insulted by it, but I saw Boss Man Bradshaw in the hall, and he was like, "Hey, you're doing a great job." And I was like, "You didn't hear the intro, did you?" And he goes, "No, that was my favorite part." And I was like, "That was your favorite part? The part that I screwed up the most?"
I mean,
the rest of it, it's all been.
Sounded great.
You did. You guys.
Turns out we know that intro.
You guys, you've heard it a few times, and you came in and saved me when I needed it.
I don't remember the old one.
I thank you dearly for that. But I got to show you this. This is hilarious. This is a weird sign of the times because over in Ukraine, they're going. I think this was Russians that actually made this video here.
We love making video for YouTube.
This is weirdly medieval, but weirdly futuristic. This is like a cavalry that they've got going on horseback in the Ukraine. And look at this contraption that they've strapped to the horse here. This is to the horse's saddle, and there's this like iron or something bars that they've welded onto the saddle here, and then mounted something on for their cavalry.
A solar panel?
Is that Starlink?
It is 100% a Starlink internet panel.
We're very grateful for Wi-Fi from Mr. Musk.
That they're taking into battle, and there's a video.
They're much smaller now. There's Starlink Mini.
Well, I mean, it's hard to get the new models out to Ukraine.
On horse.
There is. Oh, hold on. I have a video here of them on the horse. Let's see if we can see what's going on. It's a little bit shaky because it's out in Ukraine and the internet's not great. But
even with Starlink.
You're crazy.
Starlink вытаскивается сюда.
Oh, wow.
И, соответственно, вставляется.
I almost nailed it.
Вот так вот. Такая конструкция. Связь ловит. Вот такая вот трансляция.
And then there's them moving on the horse.
На коне.
Fueled by the Starlink Ukraine.
Why is it bleeped?
Because he actually curses in Russian.
English? Oh.
No, he curses in Russian, and for some reason they bleeped it because they thought,
we have many Rush listeners here. Thank you.
We don't want you to hear the cussing words.
Welcome. Wiggle, wiggle.
The guy strapped the Starlink on the horse and then went, "Look at that. That's effing awesome," in Russian, which I guess.
I mean, I tried Starlink
cool.
on a moving RV, and it wasn't that great, but maybe.
Is it not as like receptive if you're in motion? Because I thought that they were supposed to have taken care of that with specifically the mobile or the minis that you put on the RV.
I mean, we certainly attempted. Now, once we were stable, horse pun intended, it was great, especially in a place. Bonnaroo was not known, especially where the RVs are, to get great signal, but as we were moving, I don't think that it was all that hot. Maybe I did it wrong, too. It was all new for me.
Well,
and it worked out great with that one day that we had at Bonnaroo last year.
Oh, yeah.
This year, all 4 on sale now.
Bonnaroo that year was headlined by Insane Clown Posse, and that was about it, right? I think
and the Wrath of God.
Somebody, as a meme, redid the lineup poster for Bonnaroo after the fact, and it was just Thursday night, Insane Clown Posse, and the couple of bands that played, and then nothing. Just a big, empty poster, which I thought was just a little bit funny,
Faygo
kind
everywhere.
of amusing. It was the Faygo was the highlight of Bonnaroo that year. Were you going again this year?
Yes, that's the plan.
And
you can too.
Is there a lineup yet?
Yeah.
Okay,
big time. It's a great lineup.
No, that was the one I liked. There was still Okeechobee had some holes in it that I was I don't know, but Bonnaroo had some really good ones.
And we're also giving away tickets. RealRadio.fm/contest.
There you go. RealRadio.fm/contest. You could go to Bonnaroo and run into Sabrina there.
That's true.
Hey, how are ya?
And take some pictures, give some hugs.
Yeah.
Make it awkward just a little bit.
Oh, please. I'm the one that makes it awkward.
We're going to get to your dispatches here. They've been piling up, and I've been distracted. Moses came in and kept me company in my booth, which was fun. Somebody said I looked like Wolfman Jack from that angle. You're not wrong.
Wolfman Jack, remind me.
Wolfman Jack was like a old radio guy, but I think just scruffy was the overall consensus.
You do kind of look like him.
Yeah, well, I am kind of scruffy.
It's a Wolfman.
But let's go to your dispatches. We have, I know this guy. Scotty Long is chiming in on the story that Josh had in This Week in Florida about the license plates.
Scotty Long here. We just got custom license plates, and I told Mrs. Long, because I have a black car, that I wanted my license plate to say Blong. B-L-O-N-G.
Uh-huh.
She wasn't having it.
I wonder why.
Can you replay that? That was a fun story.
Black Long would have been too many letters, but also probably they would have they would have rejected it. Here's Shelby Dawn.
Hey, junkies. Happy day. I was thinking, I read a story about how people and scientists who go down to Antarctica to work and research have to have, even if they have no problems, have to have their appendix removed because the medical care down in Antarctica is so remote and so rural that they can't get to hospitals. I'm kind of surprised that they don't do a similar thing with our astronauts up in space, rather than just bringing them down, losing time and money.
I mean, it's a good point. It must have been bad.
Just an idea, I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
Surely they're trained in your standard medical care.
Yeah, they have
the fact that
some facilities.
Something went down. It might have been beyond their control an ISS hospital.
Space virus.
They're also there's a lot of PhDs going up into space. I think these days it used to just be wild men that flew airplanes and got a little too close to the sky.
My name's Buzz. See ya.
But literally. But now I think there's people with a bit more medical training, at least the ones that stay on the space station for any amount of time. Let's see. This person is called Shippert. You're on the News Junkie.
There was a woman on My Strange Addiction that was actually eating her husband's ashes after he was cremated. She could not stop herself from eating her husband's ashes.
That would be done in a week. Depends. Spoonful?
I mean, maybe she was just
Teaspoon.
maybe she was rationing her husband out little by little. Because eventually, in the case of her eating her husband's ashes, that strange addiction does have an end date.
Then you got to burn another body.
Or get married again and
burn that body.
Then that husband dies. It's a slow roll, but maybe
I'm inspired. I'll add that to my living trust and will.
Maybe it works out.
Everyone gets a spoonful of my ashes.
Have you guys ever heard of this psychic Uri Geller?
3, 2,
Yes.
1.
You are right?
No.
You have heard of him.
Yeah, the name sounds familiar.
Uri Geller, they call him the Spoon Bender. He's 79 years old.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah, he has an answer for President Trump about this whole Greenland issue, where we won't have to invade Greenland or buy it or any of that stuff. He says he's generously offered up his Scottish island to President Trump to use as a military base. He wants it to become the United States' 51st state in a bid to solve this whole Greenland crisis. He's got this island. He bought it. It's called Lamb Island. If you look it up, it's probably a beautiful place. It's on the east coast of Scotland.
I'm looking it up.
And he made this video where he claimed Trump knows how it's connected to Greenland. And everything would be hunky-dory. We build a base there, and we're all good. Problem is, the island is about the size of a football pitch. Soccer, for those of you who are American.
Yep.
And it's smaller in area than the sides of some Vegas casinos, like those tall ones that that you see on the strip there.
Yeah.
It's smaller than that. Like if you were to put it up sideways. In fact, if you took the jumbotron at SoFi Stadium, that halo one that kind of goes all around the field, that's just a big LED strip. If you were to mash that all together into one big flat strip, it is smaller than that jumbotron. So there's not really a whole lot of room for an advanced military presence.
Well, at least he's presenting some ideas.
He's trying.
Someone's doing
I was looking at the Wikipedia for Lamb Island, and it says in 2009 the islands were sold for 30,000 pounds to Uri Geller, who stated that he believes that it is a hiding place for ancient Egyptian treasure.
Still hasn't found that treasure. I think you have to canoe there. There's not really easily accessed.
A dinghy ride.
Yeah, you can ding it.
The president says he wants Greenland, an autonomous territory of Denmark, to be part of the USA. And his leading aides appear to have suggested the U.S. could take it by force. But Geller says his soccer pitch-sized island near North Berwick and home to a colony of puffins. That's it. That's who lives on the island. A colony of puffins.
Let's not make any more drama and just take up his offer.
It could provide the military base. He bought the island, like Josh said, for 30,000 pounds, and he declared it a micronation with its own national anthem.
Victoria.
Yeah, just about. Or like there's another there's another like fort out in the sea there that some guy owns, and he says his is a micronation. All you need is like one other country to like recognize that you're a nation, and then that's it. Like that's what they say the barrier to entry on becoming your own country is.
Just someone else recognizes it as that?
Somebody else has to call it a country. That's
easy
it.
Enough.
I think you could pay another
let's
country.
Do it. We can do it right now. You're a country.
But we don't have the land. We need the land.
All right. I got nothing.
If you got like 30,000 pounds, you can buy off this Lamb Island.
I'm about to lose those 30,000 pounds.
Hang out with the puffins. But in a video, he told Donald Trump he could use the island to dock his navy and aircraft ahead of war with China. I can solve the problem with Greenland, adopt my Lamb Island as your 51st state, and use it as a military base. I say thanks, but no thanks, Uri Geller. I think what you've really tried and succeeded at is just getting people to talk about you because you're a little bit crazy.
No one wants to go to your island.
Nobody wants to find your Egyptian treasure, Uri. I don't even think the Egyptians cared enough about that tiny little rock to put any of their treasures there.
Boom, roasted.
But you do you. Keep bending spoons like the Matrix style. There is no spoon.
It is your mind.
Back to Japan.
Japan.
A man has been arrested, and after a while, I feel like, I know that the victim here is this food delivery app, but after a while, I think it's just their fault for just continuing to let this stuff happen.
That's a hot take before we hear the details.
Well, how often
victim blaming?
How often have you, Sabrina, and you, Josh?
Yes.
I know that both of you order Uber Eats or DoorDash or any of those number of delivery apps.
Okay.
I have.
How often have you complained about your delivery to the point where they've given you a partial or full refund?
Okay, first of all, calling it a complaint is different than I need help with my order, something's wrong or missing. I don't think that's a complaint.
That's a complaint. When my order is wrong, I complain about it.
But complain has a negative connotation, as if I didn't, then...
Well, getting my order wrong has a negative connotation.
I'm just correcting something that was wrong. And the answer to your question with that preface, Many a times.
Many a times. And you just get, if they screw up your order, you usually get a refund. Half the time, there's still edible food involved.
Sure.
And it's just a freebie. This guy that's been arrested in Japan has been scamming a food delivery app out of more than 1,000 free meals by repeatedly claiming his orders never arrived.
And they're just catching on.
I agree. Yes. That's on them.
Police, and thank you for joining me in victim shaming. Police in Nagoya, Aiki Prefecture, say 38-year-old Takuya Higashimoto pulled off the elaborate fraud over the course of 2 years, which cost the company more than $24,000 or 3.7 million yen.
Damn.
That sounds like a lot more money when you say the yen
That's
one.
what you get when you have AI and robots doing customer service.
Right. According to reports,
Boom, roasted.
Higashimoto placed 1,095 orders through a major delivery app, including meals like bento boxes, chicken steaks, and ice cream.
Chicken steaks.
Chicken steaks. Each time he selected contactless delivery, ate the food, and then falsely reported through the app that his order had not been delivered, receiving a refund every time. One of his latest attempts when he allegedly created a new fake account on the app called Demecon, used a made-up name and address, and he again claimed non-delivery. How do you make up an address? You still need to have the address to go to, unless you're just going to other addresses and picking up your food and then claiming it wasn't delivered.
I did that. There was a Freaky Fast sandwich delivery years ago that would deliver just half a block away from our house.
Oh, wait. So you were just outside, I believe 5 miles is the threshold.
Correct. And I was there. And I would just put the address of one place, and then I would pop out. I'm like, hey, it's me. I just have a apartment in the back.
That seems so sketchy.
Especially because I've shanked them right after.
That's what people back in the day used to do. If they stole credit card numbers and wanted to order stuff, they would find like a house that was for sale and just have the stuff delivered to the house.
And that's not it at all. I still paid for my Jimmy John's.
I know you paid for the Jimmy John's. I'm just saying, you having your Jimmy John's delivered to a clandestine location seems,
That's what happens when you live between two
that's what you need.
radii.
That's what you need to do when you're 5.01 miles from Jimmy John's?
I don't want to drive there. Next question.
Investigators revealed Higashimoto had been running the scam since April of 2023. He used 124 fake accounts registered under false names and prepaid phone numbers. He would open an account. Prepaid phone numbers, isn't there? Doesn't that cost money?
Yeah, this is more trouble than it's worth.
Is it though? Since 2023, you've gotten free meals probably every single day.
I guess if he orders like a lot of food.
Well, I mean, he ordered 1,000 meals over the
I think it was
over
more
2 years.
The drive, the exhilaration.
Let's see, 2 years.
The rush.
Stealing, yeah.
365 times 2, that's 730. So we have 1,000 and what did I say? 1095 divided by 730. That's a meal and a half a day. I mean, this could be all the guys eating.
Good for him.
One of the refunds he got was $105.
Hot damn.
16,000 yen.
And the driver still gets a tip.
I hope so. I don't know. Wait,
do they tip in Japan?
Oh, that's a good question.
Put that on the Mo list.
He just left. He was refunded $105. He would open the account, make several fraudulent orders, and then delete it days later to avoid detection. But they did end up detecting him. The unemployed man confessed after being caught, telling investigators, and this is the rough translation, it says, "At first, I just tried this trick. I couldn't stop after reaping the rewards of my fraud." Seems kind of honest.
It's kind of poetic.
Online, many were stunned by the scheme's scale and persistence. Quite clever, opening
He's not the only one, fam.
24 accounts. No, probably not. Somebody said that takes dedication. One commenter, another added, the app's refund policy needs improvement. It's a bit too lenient, and I would agree with that. We just have a couple more segments to go before we kick you on off into the weekend. And so we'll go for some of your dispatches. I got a couple more stories here piled up, and we'll have a good time as we continue with the Power Hour. All that coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Emergency crews are still on the roadways clearing up that crash where State Road 46 meets County Road 435. The traffic lights are working incorrectly where Winter Garden Vineland Road meets Palm Parkway. Use that intersection as a four-way stop. It's still stop and go once you get off Florida's Turnpike to I-75 northbound. On I-4, you won't be expecting any problems affecting your ride, but if you do see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
You can depend on Florida farmers. Our farm is where we live and work. It's where we raise our families and provide for yours. When you shop for Florida-grown fruits and vegetables, look for local. Choose Fresh from Florida, the homegrown brand of Florida farmers.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. So I went to the doctor 2 weeks ago, and my doctor said, what have you been doing different? Because all your numbers are better than they've ever been. And I told her that I had Valium. What is Valium? Valium helps you understand what you should be eating for your body right now. It really is a great, great test, easy to do, and I think everyone should give it a try. If you're making new changes for the new year, Valium, try it. It's spelled V as in victory, IOME.com, Valium.com. Tell them Russ and the Monster sent you.
The garage door springs that come standard with most homes don't last. And when they fail, it's not just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello at A1 Garage Door Service. Our springs are the toughest in the industry, backed by our lifetime warranty. That's right. Fix them once and you're covered for life. Don't risk your family's safety or your peace of mind. Let A1 replace your springs before they become a problem. From repairs to upgrades, it's A1 from day one.
A1 from day one.
At Galen College of Nursing, a rewarding career is closer than you think. Join Galen at our Orlando open house on January 29th at 5 p.m. to meet with advisors, faculty, and current students like me. From day one, Galen felt like home. There's just so much guidance, so much help, and everything I need to succeed is here. It's here at Galen College of Nursing, and it's here for you too. Visit galencollege.edu/Orlando to RSVP to our next open house.
The playoffs start this weekend, and now you can trade on football legally in Florida on Kalshi. Right now, Jacksonville is trading at 50% to beat Buffalo. That means a $100 trade pays out $200 with a win. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house. And as the odds change, you can buy in and out of your position all game long. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code iHeart to get $20 when you trade $100. KALSHI, Kalshi. Trade on anything.
Russ Rollins here for Solar Source. You know, energy bills are going up every year. It's really, really getting high. Well, guess what? With Solar Source, you can get a home solar package for as low as $89 a month, guaranteed to save you money right away. Immediate maximum savings with your power bill. Get hold of Solar Source. They can help you. There's no money down, and all you got to do is $89 a month. Trusted by over 70,000 people right here in Central Florida. It's solarsource.com/monsters. You'll save money when you go with solarsource.com/monsters.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. I think we can all agree that plumbing issues are the worst, and it's always great to have a seasoned professional ready to go if you happen to run into those problems. Enter Modern Plumbing Industries. From houses to high-rises, these guys are Central Florida's plumbing company. Employee-owned and in business since 1975. Their integrity and workmanship are second to none, and they have some great deals as well. If you mention the Jim Colbert Show, you'll receive $50 off your service call. Book your appointment today at 407-327-6000 or hop online at modernpi.com.
Reward yourself or someone else with a luxury pre-owned Rolex from International Diamond Center.
They're in pristine condition. Everything's been authenticated.
That's IDC's Brian LeClaire, who scours the world to find the highest quality Rolex timepieces. Immaculate, well cared for, flawless.
You're going to find that the quality and overall condition of the watches looks very much mint, the way that you'd want it. You're not going to see the difference when you shop at IDC between the ones that you'd get at your authorized dealer and what we have here.
And unlike the authorized Rolex dealers, IDC has all the models you want ready for purchase.
You want a Pepsi? We've got it. You want a Batman? We've got it. You want a Sprite? We've got it. You want a Bruce Wayne? We've got it. You want a Submariner All Gold? We've got it.
Exquisite pre-owned Rolex watches at the best prices you'll find anywhere.
We know what the pricing looks like in the marketplace around us, and we know that we completely obliterate the competition when it comes to the pricing.
Find the Rolex of your dreams today at International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Guys, you know what? If your T is low, you got low testosterone, it's time to get your edge back with Red Mountain Weight Loss. And if you get Red Mountain Weight Loss and get on testosterone therapy, they're going to give you 1 month of a GLP-1 weight loss medication for absolutely free. That's a $299 value. Hey, man, it's worth it. If you're getting older, it doesn't mean that you got to, feel old. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go, and it'll have you feeling like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle and, less effort in the gym. You're going to feel better. You're going to sleep better, and you're going to love a little bit better, if you know what I mean. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer, and you're going to look better, and you're going to lose weight. And remember, you get a combo of testosterone and a GLP-1. It will burn that belly fat, and you're going to get ripped. So this month, get your free GLP-1 medication, a $299 value when you start testosterone therapy only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your video appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain.
The new year means new resolutions, not just for your body, but for your finances as well. Did you know that financial health is directly related to your identity protection? This is why you need LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back. Resolve to make your identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with a promo code BECK. Terms apply.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The football postseason lives on iHeartRadio. From the official NFL Podcast Network.
Welcome to NFL Daily.
Fox Sports Radio.
Seattle is the odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Or local stations that bring you the games live.
Touchdown, Denver!
iHeartRadio brings you all of it. Just open the iHeartRadio app and search football to dive in.
The only show brave enough to admit we Google half this stuff. This is the News Junkie.
Guys,
Good.
Sabrina, Josh, you ready for a weekend?
I am.
Yes.
I'm very excited, and it's been a very fun show today. So I appreciate
good.
both
I'm having
of you.
a good time. I appreciate you both as well. Josh, any appreciation you want to send our way?
Yeah.
No, I'm okay.
Oh,
Okay,
well, that's
get out.
par
None
the
for
course.
me, thanks.
Goodbye, Josh.
How
All right.
rude.
It's been an emotional NFL season for Buffalo Bills fans.
And Dolphins.
Dolphins fans for a different reason, but for Bills fans, it's bittersweet because the Bills are doing very well. Josh Allen in particular, MVP of my team, the We're Not Worthy team on my fantasy league. But also because Highmark Stadium, this was the last season in their home stadium. And there's a storied past with that stadium, mostly because some of the Buffalo Bills fans are just absolute animals. But also because, they have a lot of like family stuff that they do there. Like when it's a snowy day, they put the word out and they let the families come and shovel the snow from Highmark Stadium.
That's nice.
And, they pay them and they give them hot meals and stuff or Bills memorabilia. And I know that I think one of the beer companies has done this before, but Bud Light announced they're doing a limited edition Blizzard brew brewed actually with snow from Highmark Stadium.
Whoa.
Which always begs the question, how are they filtering this? They need to be doing something to get some of the gunk out of there. You say it's a no for you, but I think for the average Buffalo Bills fan, this would be a collector can. It's the last for the Bills at the stadium season-wise, where football fans have become very familiar with Bills Mafia shoveling out the snow following an overload of the inclement weather before an upcoming game. Following the first snowfall, at Highmark this season,
Snowball.
Bud Light and the Bills, that's when you just build like an igloo, just really big with stores in it.
Yes.
Snowball.
Let's go to the mall.
Trademark.
It can't fail.
Bud Light and the Bills collected the snow and transported it to Anheuser-Busch Brewery in Baldwinsville, New York. Close. But the snow is integrated in the brewing process for the limited edition brew that comes in custom 16-ounce cans and packaging. And as far as the rest of the stadium, everything must go. Just Highmark yard sale, so much so that they are selling the urinal troughs here.
Would.
See if I can make this big. You would?
Oh, yeah.
Where would you put it?
Yeah. I got to figure that out.
Soon you will be able to buy a trough out of Highmark Stadium
Hope
if you were
they're
looking.
cleaning them beforehand.
I don't know. What amount of cleaning would be sufficient for you, Sabrina?
That would have to be several bleaches. And
More cleaning than would need to drink that beer that was made from the snow?
Oh, no, I will take a case of those beers before drinking anything out of the trough.
It says Bills Mafia has the chance to end up with quite the goofy and questionably unsanitary keepsake, but the blue-collar fan base in Western New York won't be deterred by any of those questions that it would beg. So if there's a way to add sentimental value to something, they'll do it, even if it involves something from the bathroom. I think, in the right man cave, you run some piping, and you could put yourself a urinal trough in there. It's definitely
Or just put a bathroom.
Definitely a
What are we
conversation
doing here,
piece.
man?
I don't know.
No, urinals are cooler.
Dude, there was a time where we had a man cave thing going on, and I was like, it would be fun to put a urinal in here. And that thought lasted all of about 16 seconds until I realized the smell that would be involved with having a urinal in your man cave.
Like, even if you don't have the cakes in it, but when you do, it even smells worse.
Then it just smells like urinal cakes. Like at some point, there's a few things in your life that that you encounter that are made to make things smell better. The one in my head that I always think of is that old kitty litter stuff that they used to put on vomit. Like if you threw up at school,
like sawdust.
They would pour that sawdust, kitty litter, whatever stuff on there, and it was scented that was supposed to make you not smell the vomit, but it really just kind of meshed with it. And now I think even if I smelled a package of just that stuff by itself, sans vomit, I would feel a certain way. It would be like, ooh, this is
horny.
No, definitely anything but that. But if you are a Buffalo Bills fan and you want the weirdest of memorabilia, these bathroom troughs are going to be up for sale very soon, alongside probably all the seats, all kinds of crazy signs and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
They're going to blow up the stadium after?
I think eventually. I
want to be there for that.
Building the stadium next door, I think, if I've read correctly. And then at some point, I would assume they would implode the thing because it's really not a lot more you could do with it. I don't know. Who knows?
Shelter.
If you're in the market for some primo real estate, I'm talking beachside real estate. It's hard to get prices like these for anything beachside, but there are some homes on Cape Cod's National Seashore that are going for around $100,000. I mean,
sold
far below the selling price of area properties, that are surrounding them, and just the most beautiful view. I don't know if you can see it here. I'll pull it up. These homes over here, not so much here around land, but right by these cliffs here and this eroding beachside.
Oh,
so
that's
that home will last.
Nobody wants to pay much more than $100,000 for these homes. I can't really put my finger on why.
I thought we've discussed in the past, though, that they have come up with ways to keep those houses up.
They're supposed to. Like, usually the Army Corps of Engineers will go in and unload a lot of dirt or maybe do some things underneath the house, but it still seems like a very huge gamble if you were to spend $100,000 of your hard-earned money on a home that could be in the ocean. I mean, you get a really bad storm and it could fast forward that process.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little more than you would want. But, hey, if you're the adventurous type and you want to, it's a beautiful view. That's a great looking view.
Gorgeous.
If you can survive the elements. And I don't know if that's something that I would want to put my money into. I don't know if you're allowed to do this. Which is the generation that's Gen Z?
Gen Z.
Right after millennial.
So they're like 20.
99 and up.
I need either birth years or current ages.
97 to 2012. which is going to be, as of early 2026, age 13 to 28 years old.
Okay. I don't know if they're allowed to do this, but the claim here from KTLA is that Gen Z is picking a new name for Karen. We have Karen is established. You have your I want to see the manager Karen. Well, no, Chad would be the male Karen, even though this article claims that the male Karen is Ken. I thought it was more of a Chad.
No, Chad is like you're an alpha male.
Is it?
Like, oh, look at that
You
Chad.
want to be an alpha male.
You wish you were a
I'm
Chad.
a Chad.
You're a Chad?
Uh-huh.
You're slowly becoming a Chad.
Thank you. I'm
your
Chadifying.
workout regimen is
Please
getting real
stop.
Chad.
Oh, you're not a
Thank
Chad.
you, Christopher.
He likes it.
I know
Hey,
he
Mikey.
does.
Over the past decade or so, the name Karen, obviously widely known as a derogatory slang moniker, often used online to refer to an older, typically white woman who would insert themselves into situations they're not involved in, demanding to speak to store managers, calling police on people of color for innocuous reasons. But the millennials themselves, the millennial coined phrase is getting a little old, and the proof is that Gen Z claims to be picking a new name. Now, do we? You guys are on TikTok more than I am. Do you happen to know what Gen Z is replacing Karen with? There's a new name. They say that this person, she's being a real
Bethany.
Sabrina.
No.
It's not Sabrina. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
God, that broke my heart.
Although it says one of the popular options is Ashley. And my wife just said, checks out.
You're being a real Linda. You're being a real...
Not enough syllables.
Bethany. Again.
Bethany is the right amount of syllables, but not the right name.
Ooh.
Stephanie.
No.
Elizabeth.
That's too many syllables.
Damn it.
I don't
forgot
know.
how to count.
The newest iteration of Karen, according to Gen Z users of TikTok and other social media sites, is she's being a real Jessica.
Oh, it's me.
I kind of like that.
Jessica.
A name that's popular among both Gen X and millennial women, though the Gen Z debate over the name, another popular option being Ashley, began around the summer of last year. The joke finally landed into older people's feeds in late December. They're saying, hence this article, the self-report from the author calling himself old. The new feature of the stereotypical Karen includes the haircut and the specific choppy hairstyle famously worn by Kate Gosselin and Sharon Osbourne. But one of the most popular TikToks recording Jessica's comes from user Junk Mother Jess, who relayed
That's
a thread.
Fun name.
She'd been debating the topic, and one of the comments said, Jessica, and I just know she's a nurse, just from knowing the name Jessica. When we come back, final dispatches, stories that didn't make the cut, and today I learned to wrap the show up for a Friday and for the week. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
The Jim Colbert Show.
What kind of snack would you have while you're looking at amputee porn, Jimmy? Is that a fiddle-faddle moment? Cheez-Its?
Pretzel nubs?
Jack with the win.
The Jim Colbert Show. Weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Happy Friday, Central Florida. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And if you're a fan of the warmer weather, we have plenty more of that on the way today and tomorrow at least. We'll be seeing above normal temperatures with a high of 82 degrees today and 83 tomorrow. We'll stay dry, mostly sunny as well for the first half of the weekend. By Sunday, though, we'll be anticipating a cold front, which will help to bring about a 10 to 20% chance of a few light showers, but noticeably cooler temperatures will be arriving by Monday. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Everdoor Garage Door. Squeaks, jerks, and rattles? Your garage door's crying for Everdoor. For just $49, they'll tune up and shut down the noise. Trust Everdoor for smooth service. Book at everdoor.com. Everdoor, the garage door that lasts evermore.
Hey there, if you haven't done that New Year's glow up yet, well, what are you waiting for? I know I need it. I've already been called out today for the Wolfman Jack look. That's why I need to head over to Hammer & Nails Grooming for Guys, because it's more than a barbershop. It's total man care and a lounge designed for guys. You get your haircut, your beard trim, hot towel, and a cocktail in your hand. That's what's waiting for you with locations across Central Florida, and they're offering right now a New Year reset. Get a complimentary signature upgrade on your first visit. How do you do that? Well, you book at Hammer & Nails HammerandNailsGrooming.com. You mentioned my name, C-Lane, and Real Radio 104.1. Tell them you want that New Year reset when you head over to Hammer and Nails. Book now at HammerandNailsGrooming.com. Hammer and Nails. Come as you are, leave as you want to be.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news if you're considering a reverse mortgage. Rates have improved again this week. Get a same-day quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
ThatmortgageguyDon.com. If Harley-Davidson had a playground, this would be it. Welcome to Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Over 100,000 square feet, 2 stories and packed with bikes, gear, and the kind of atmosphere you feel the second you walk in. Our master techs keep you rolling. Our showroom keeps things exciting, and there's always something happening. Events every weekend, rides, music, and good times. Located at Destination Daytona, because this isn't just a dealership. It's the station for Harley-Davidson. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson, where the ride starts and the fun never stops.
Want a big green egg? For the lowest price anywhere, go to Wassie's Meat Market. They'll deliver and set up your big green egg so that you'll be cooking before they leave. Follow Wassie's Meat Market on Instagram or go to the website, wassiesmeatmarket.com, for your big green egg today.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. It's a new year, and that means a new opportunity to get more for your trade. Listen, the value of your trade can differ by thousands depending upon where you go. At Greenway Kia, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy your trade, and that competition could put up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value in your pocket. Start the year ahead at greenwaykias.com or visit one of our 3 metro area locations today. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Negative equity refinance expires 2/5/26.
Hey girl, are you looking for your new favorite lip gloss? Well, I've got it for you. Maybelline Lifter Gloss is definitely it. Maybelline anything always hits. I absolutely love Maybelline and I've used it for years. In particular, the Maybelline Lifter Gloss has no sticky feel. It's super hydrating. Yes, that shine is on point. You can get it at your local Dollar General, and while you're there, you might as well pick me up one too. Okay, don't forget Maybelline Lifter Gloss.
Eligibility and results may vary. If you're on Medicare and living in the Orlando area, getting great dental care doesn't have to be confusing or expensive. Sage Dental is here to help you understand your Medicare benefits and make your care as simple and affordable as possible. Whether you need a routine cleaning or advanced care like implants, crowns, oral surgery, or custom dentures, Sage Dental brings all your dental needs conveniently together under one roof. At Sage, we use the latest in dental innovation, including minimally invasive techniques for more comfort and faster healing. Need a crown? Sage can create same-day custom crowns right in our office. In addition to Medicare, we accept most insurance plans. No insurance? Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on your care. Same-day appointments available. Call 800-218-8877. 800-218-8877. That's 800-218-8877.
Central Florida Scottish Highland Games, Jock here. Yes, what in the world are Scottish Highland Games? They're pure Scottish fun. Amazing athletes, great pipe bands and music, Highland dances, food, Dunedin Brewery, Scottish merchandise. Where and when is it? January 17th and 18th at Central Winds Park in Winter Springs. Got a website? flascott.com. That's flascott.com.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Angel from the Monsters. Are you looking for fresh pasta? The Neapolitan-style pizza, you know, the Neapolitan style with the 00 flour and the perfect leopard charring. Come check out Antica Woodfire Pizza and Market in Altamont Springs. Come see why Antica was voted Best Altamont Springs Restaurant in 2025 by the Orlando Weekly. Come for their $10 Tuesdays and get a margarita pizza for just $10 on a Tuesday. Or join us for Wine Down Wednesday with half-price wine at dinner on Wednesdays. Antica Woodfire Pizza and Market in Altamont Springs. Just put Antica, A-N-T-I-C-A, Pizzeria in your phone's map to get the freshest pasta in Altamont Springs.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Introducing the IHOP Value Menu. All your breakfast favorites like pancakes, eggs, bacon, or French toast are just $6 every day. Get a big, filling sit-down breakfast for only $6. Go to your happy plates with the $6 IHOP Value Menu. Available every day at IHOP.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. For a guaranteed cash offer, visit thenickleegroup.com.
Taking drugs very seriously, especially right before the show.
I learned to wrap it up for a Friday and the week. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Josh, for all your help today. Josh, thank you for a great This Week in Florida.
The least I could do.
No, I've seen the least you could do. I've seen.
This year, I'm trying to do the most I can do.
Look at you go!
And
I appreciate
I'm so grateful for the opportunity.
Wow. I'm just going to coast.
Good plan.
Sounds good. Let's do the final dispatches. We only have time for about one. Let's hear from Water Boys. You are our final dispatch for the week.
Maybe he did measure wrong. Maybe he's thinking it, 0.38 of a meter since he's over there. Wouldn't that be,
He's not British.
Ouch.
I have news for you. 0.38 meters would give this guy a nearly 15-inch dong. So he would have different problems if that were the case.
He'd have a macro penis.
Can't wear shorts.
Most definitely would. If you missed the story about the guy with the micro penis, you can go back to the podcast. Let's do the stories that didn't make the cut. Purdue University has become the first United States college to announce artificial intelligence graduation requirements.
Wow, the Boilermakers.
Starting with this, is that true? I would just believe you.
My cousin's went to Purdue. So
Gotcha.
Pretty sure that's the football team name.
Starting with this fall's entering freshmen, to graduate from Purdue, you need, they mandate an AI working competency for all undergrads at the West Lafayette campus and Indianapolis satellite. That pilot who safely landed the Alaska Airlines jet after the door blew out the side.
Yeah.
You know that was 2 years ago?
No.
Good Lord.
It seems like
yesterday.
Seems like 1 year ago, maybe, that we started talking about all this crazy air accident stuff, but that pilot that was credited with safely landing the jet is suing Boeing after they say he tried to make the person a scapegoat, despite saving a lot of lives, that person. And last but not least, a lot of people seem to be making the switch to recycled toilet paper, which I don't know if
no.
I mean, if you can make it just as soft as the unrecycled toilet paper, I don't care if I'm doing
How are they
something
getting
for
the recycled
environment.
toilet paper?
No, they're just the toilet paper is made out of recycled materials. I don't think
Jesus, I'm an idiot.
specifically
that
targeting toilet paper that has been on a rear end before, but maybe ? I don't know. Let's do Today I Learned.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not actually increase your IQ. So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
It is Today I Learned for a Friday, January 9th, 2026. Today I learned, that sound didn't want to play, but today I learned Eggo waffle sales in the U.S. increased by nearly 14% after the first season of what show aired?
Stranger Things.
That's what you would have heard, the Stranger Things sound. I think my software here had it had like a thing in the file name that it didn't like.
Okay.
Sales of Eggo waffles have gone up thanks to the popular TV show Stranger Things. When the show's not on the air, sales go back to being sluggish. There's a prison called Purgatory in Utah. Today I learned that. Today I learned this guy right here.
Woody Woodpecker.
Woody Woodpecker was voiced by 8 different actors, including a woman named Grace Stafford, who voiced the character for the longest amount of time, 42 years in total. She was turned down when she first attempted to audition because Woody Woodpecker was a man. But she submitted.
He didn't wear pants, didn't see no dong. Thank
She
you.
submitted an anonymous audition tape, and she won the day, Sabrina. Grace Lance, also known by her stage name Grace Stanford, played the character for that long. And last but not least, today I learned this guy right here.
Lionel Richie?
Steve Winwood.
Steve Winwood
Damn it.
is correct. Steve Winwood was a backup musician for many famous singers when he was just a little kid. A little pupil at Great Bar School, Winwood was a part of the Birmingham blues rock scene, and he backed blues rock musicians such as Muddy Waters, John Lee Hooker, Howlin' Wolf, B.B. King, Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley, and so much more. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. We're back tomorrow, same time, same place.